OT, then you should be fine then. I think that's the reason why I got denied.
All right, welcome everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
I mean, that could be one of the
special evening.
I know that in some cases,
we're talking to Niilit here.
They're not going to give you more visits if you
be getting to want to hear probably his side of the story, get some info, whatever background he's willing to share with us, and then
okay, then it should be fine.
I guess we'll go right into some questions and stuff after that. So I don't know, how did you want to? What format do you think, Niilit? Did you want to just go to questions and answers, or did you just want to? Do you have something you want to start off with first, or?
Sure, barbecue, man. Whatever you want to throw on the grill, it's up to you.
So,
okay.
No, I'm reading it here. It's been approved for your PT.
All right. Well, let's just start with the beginning then. When did you first meet Chance, and how did that meeting happen?
Well, let me just say here. It started when I was trying to get into game development. I was working on my own video game, but that project kind of got scrapped. But during the development, I was thinking of, I was getting to the point to where I can actually go into an alpha stage on it, and I'm like, some ambience music would be really, really nice. And so I put it out there. I forgot what platform. Looking for anybody that can make ambient noises, sounds, music, things like that. And Chance happened to have been one of the people that responded. One of two people, and the other person never kept in touch, and so the only one that did was Chance. So he sent me samples, and we just got to talking, and some of the samples was like not something I was really looking for, but he kept messaging me and wanting to talk, chat, and ask me what he thinks of this and what I think of that and stuff like that. And it kind of just rolled from there into an acquaintance.
Okay. Well, like on Facebook you did this?
Yeah, Facebook, yeah.
Okay. How long ago was that?
Yeah, okay. So that is one thing that was really irritating me and my wife, was that it's not been 10 years.
Yeah, because he claims 10 years.
It's been less than 4, I'm telling you, like 3.5, 4. I don't even remember exactly, but it's around that time frame. So it's not been 10 years, and no, it's never gone further than a relationship, which some of you people have got some weird idea on. So, but yeah, about 3.5, 4 years, and it's been a roller coaster. I mean, it feels like it's been 20, but not that long.
Okay.
But if you want more detail on it, I can go into more of that. Let's see. When it comes to the whole music thing, and I told him I scrapped the project, we just chatted about random stuff mainly, and he kept mentioning these girlfriends that he had, and how things kept on getting screwed over by people on this and that, and how he does all this music and this art, which I could already tell a lot of that art was definitely stolen, but I just kept my mouth shut, just like, okay, let this guy have this delusion in his head of, what is art. So just, basically kept an acquaintance for quite a while. And then the only time I can actually ever consider him a friend at any point was I was having, I guess you guys could call it daddy issues. Let's just put it frank. It was daddy issues.
Yeah.
My dad is being a real prick because he's at this one point, and I kind of let it slip that I was just in a real pissed off mood. I can't really talk right now. Like, I really cannot talk right now. But he's like, no, dude, hey, just let me know. Talk to me. And so I'm like, fuck it, whatever. And then he actually, he let me vent and talked, and that's when I actually considered him a friend at that time. So never went further than that.
Were you aware at any point that he is a pedophile?
Okay. So at that time, I did not know anything about him for like a solid like year. Because honestly, I didn't really care to. I really did not care to find out more about anybody. Honestly, um, which yes, I
Some
should.
dude on the internet.
Yeah, it's just some dude on the internet. That's it, you know. And so I didn't get any kind of hint of who or how he was until I Googled him. And I'm like, because the way he was talking to me at this one kind of like gave me a red flag was he kept on mentioning people just keep keep screwing him over, and that these people made his dad lose his job or something like that. I'm like, what? What is he talking about? And so he ended up mentioning Marty, music Mike, what was it? Music Bits Marty or whatever his name is. I just know him as Marty. And so I ended up looking him up, this Music Biz Marty, and I saw these videos of Chance, and I'm like, oh, what is this? And I just watched all these videos. I'm like, oh wow, okay, so this guy is this guy is serious. So I just did some more research on him, and I ended up finding Gloryhole's videos. I ended up finding was it E3W or whatever their site is, and then like a vast amount of videos, and one was actually a full-on documentary. I don't remember which one that was or whose YouTube that was, but it was pretty much an entire extended documentary on him. And I'm like, okay, I don't know if this is real or I really need to be careful with this guy. And I'm not the type of person to just easily walk away from a friendship, no matter what he says. Okay. And that's just the type of person I am. I want to, if I'm going to get information, especially on the internet, which can be tampered, you know, it doesn't matter what video, picture, information, even news. You can't even trust the news 99% of the time. So I basically said I got to be careful around this guy. I don't know what's true or what's not. And the more and more information that keeps passing in, and every time he does these shout outs against you guys, calling you out, doing all this shit, I'm like, you know, dude, I've been trying to tell him that what he has been doing is just suicide. And I kept telling him that over and over again for like good 3 years, 2.5, 3 years. I'm telling him, like, dude, you need to not do this. You need to stop. You just need to stop. He's like, well, I need, he kept on saying, well, I need to help people not be in my situation. You guys seen the videos. I'm not even going to press it, but you guys know how it is. Like, what you guys see is what he tells me all the time. So, and after a while, I just pretty much never shared anything with the guy after that. And yes, when it came to the pedophile thing, to answer your question there, Masshole, to answer your question, when the information about him being a pedophile came into light to me, I was scared because I had a child. But at the same time, in my head, like, this dude's like all the way in Ohio. There's no freaking way I'm never going to meet this guy face to face. I'm just going to stay an acquaintance and just talk to the guy. That's just mainly what it was. Just somebody to talk to. Because honestly, I felt sorry for him. And yes, Chance, if you're watching this, the only reason why I even stayed your friend is because I felt sorry for him. I'm just going to put it out there right now. I felt sorry for you. Because you're so,
common theme we
the fact that you're so pathetically delusional on all these things that goes on in your head, thinking you're some kind of Billy Badass. You know who is actually a Billy Badass? It is William Gloryhole. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay? He can actually pull things 10 times faster and better than you can. I'm just going to put it that right now. Okay?
Wow.
You, Chance, have a delusion in your head that you can actually change the world with your screamo music, your like uncomprehendable rap and rock, okay, and your off-tune guitar. And I'm only saying this right now because honestly, we're not friends, okay? We're not friends anymore because of what
Yeah,
you did. I told you, Chance. I told you. You get off of YouTube and go to Twitch. Don't tell anybody. Just create a whole new fan base. And you started off that way, and it was good, and I was proud. And I'm like, okay, great. Now he can actually make money. It may not be a lot of money, but at least he can make money, and he can actually do what he does. And your fan base was actually going pretty darn well for a while, small bits at a time. And then I noticed a stupid pattern that matched your YouTube channel. The closer you got to 1,000 subs in YouTube, okay, people started mass desubbing, and that dropped around 300 in one huge swoop. And then I noticed your follow count on Twitch was bouncing up to around the same amount. I'm like, okay, the trolls followed. He did something stupid. He let somebody know. And that's when I kind of stepped away from you at that point. I didn't end the friendship officially there, but I did step away from you. And then you showed me, or that pic of, I don't know who sent it. I don't know if it was you, Gloryhole, but of my name, my address, you know, who I'm associated with, my channel, everything, or whatever. And then I'm like, okay. So I showed it to Chance. And that was a test, Chance. That was a test of what was going on. That I was actually a target and how I felt about it. And when I told you what happened, I told you how I felt about it, which is like, hey, I'm a target on my back. You need to keep it on the down low, okay? Do not do any call outs. Do not do any of this because it's going to make me look really, really bad. And what did you go and do the very next day, Chance? What did you go and do the next day? You went and you called out Masshole. You called them out. And that is the reason why I dropped our friendship, because you obviously did not care of what would happen to me if you made things worse for yourself. And as Glorio said on that video, when you were just raged like a freaking lunatic on your own channel, that everybody that is associated with you, friends, family members, anything, they're a target. And the fact that you do not care enough to keep your mouth shut, that's why I ended the friendship. So there you go.
Well, I just want to be fair and say that I would agree that all of Chance's friends and family members are targets, but we're not my targets, not the Troll Mafia targets. They're his targets.
Well, in general. In general.
Yeah. Chance
Did he ever
creates
ask you about your
targets.
kids?
Has he ever asked me? Just how they are and if they're okay. Like, yeah, they're okay. That's it.
You don't think it was strange that a strange man on the internet was asking you about your kids?
Well, it is a little bit. I guess I could say, is like, why does he care? You know.
He targets people's children. That's why.
Yeah. It's sad. It really is.
I don't know if you saw, but he also has a nasty habit of going after who he perceives to be single and talking extensively about hugging and kissing their children.
Wow, I've never actually heard or seen any of that.
Yeah, there's screenshots out.
Oh no.
He tends to gravitate towards people with young children.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, you have my Facebook. If you want, you can just toss me those. I can take a look real quick. I mean, I'm very curious because I really want to know everything that you guys have seen that I have not. That's the one thing. That's the reason why I even went on ahead and agreed to this interview, is because you guys obviously have seen about like 100 times more than I have.
There's probably a 75% chance that he was plotting to diddle your children. Honestly.
Oh dear Lord. Oh. Well, I never planned on even meeting this guy face to face, like ever. And if I ever did, I'd be like, dude, you need to go. You need to go away, go. Like, I don't want anything. No, no, it's just no, awkward.
So I mean, yeah. Well, I'm glad you decided you were never gonna see him in person. That's good.
Yeah, I mean that would just be awkward, honestly.
Did he ever talk to you about before you? Well, because he claims you were friends for 10 years, and he claims that you were there to help him through his pain of losing his fake best friend Zach Hussein, which we know he was not friends with.
Oh, oh, well.
He bought a sandwich from him one time.
What?
Yeah,
A sandwich?
yeah. He ran a pizza. He was something at the pizza place. It wasn't like a serious friendship.
So you bought a sandwich off some random dude and consider him a best friend from there on?
Yeah, that's pretty much what he does.
Oh my dear lord! See, this is all news to me. Like, what the hell? But
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. He does the same thing to women. He'll talk to them once on the internet. And
oh no, I know.
Long lost girlfriend forever.
I've had discussions on that with him. I'm like, every time he says this idea, I just met this cool chick, and I'm like, oh no, here we go again. It's like Chance. Okay, look, man, like you I know women are like a fat. You're just like you just go nuts when it comes to women and everything. But just try to just keep it a friendship for a while before you do anything stupid. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you know what I mean. Like every time someone gives you a nice look or a smile, you just want to jump their bones. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
he
start
sends
off.
penis pictures immediately. A
Yeah.
lot of these women, whether or not they're women, is questionable. A lot of them are trolls, let's be fair, but they identify as teenage girls between the ages of 13 and 15. I actually catfished him pretending to be a bullied 14-year-old girl because he was going on the internet asking teenagers who were being bullied to contact him so he could help them. So I pretended to be a teenager and contacted him and said, "Hey, I'm being
Oh, okay.
bullied."
This is the source. I've been wanting to ask you.
Yeah.
Yes. Here we go.
Yep.
Here we go. I've been
Yep.
wanting to know this right here.
So all the chat logs are out. Cyraxx has never been able to produce any chat logs to indicate that they were edited because they're not. So I approached him and said, "Hey, I'm being bullied at school. I'm a freshman in high school. I'm 14 years old." He responded by immediately talking about how he wanted to kiss me, have sex with me. He sent me pictures of his penis and then a jerk off video without ever being asked for it. He then said, "Well, I'm 30, but I look 14." And then he asked for nudes back.
Yeah, he's 30. It looks freaking 80. Jesus.
Yeah, and I think this has happened actually a total of 6 or 7 times now. We're not sure if every single time was actually trolls or there may actually be some real children thrown in there. That's a little bit unclear right now, but there's chat logs that go back to 2015 where he's having sexual conversations with people who are identifying themselves as young teenage girls.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a very disturbing trend.
Wow.
So I'm getting questions why the William Gloryhole we are not friends anymore. I just wanted to show that Chance's great genius idea of trying to
no, I know.
Split us up.
I hear this. The only reason I'm here right now is for this gentleman, Gloryhole, because I'm upset that you've been talking to Chance and talking shit about me every day. I thought that we were friends, and this is going to cause a huge divide in the community. I feel like we might fall apart over this now because
I know, right? I just met William, and all of a sudden I just want to just immediately just talk trash behind his back straight to Chance, the one guy that I really adore, and I really want to be his friend again because he was so bullying me so hard on the internet that what does he want me to do? Just to come back and be like, "Oh my God, thank you so much, Chance. This is so awesome. Thank you for bullying me back into your friend. Ooh woo." No, screw that.
Yeah. And come on, Kate. You know he's not going to split us up.
I mean, I'm salty right now because Chance really dropped some knowledge bombs that I was not expecting.
I'll give you a back rub later.
Crip K called Marty a fat, stinky loser. Is that what happened? Like, how
Yeah,
dare he?
a duty head.
How dare he?
My. Yes, chat. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I am a furry. So, yeah, you got to get that over your head. Okay, I am a furry. Hence the
Red
name,
Panda,
Red
right?
Panda. Yes.
Excellent. Good choice of animals. You know.
So have you ever? I'm going to start reading some questions here and there. The direction on this is insane, so bear with me here. Did he ever console with you about his girlfriends, like Heather, or like the
No,
inner
just
workings
mainly
of his
just
relationship?
talks trash about them. That's mainly what he
Oh,
did.
like after the fact? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Have you ever seen his Kiwi Farms page?
His what?
Kiwi Farms page?
No, I have not. I just barely heard about that, to be honest.
All right. Do you know what Kiwi Farms is?
No, I do not.
I have.
So it's an
Apparently my wife-
archival.
Like, what the hell?
Oh, she's seen it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she can show it to you. It's disturbing. It's a collection of all of Chance's greatest moments.
Hang on.
On the internet.
I got a Facebook message that has that Kiwi thing on there. Hold on. Let me pull that up.
Were you aware? I mean, first of all, let me ask you this. Let me back off there, Niilit. How do you feel about public exposure of one's genitals? Do you think it's a good thing to do, a bad thing to do? Are you indifferent?
Like, hell no. Like, nobody wants to see that, to be honest.
Okay, so what if I told you that with, I believe it was 800 people watching live, Chance flashed his penis on my live stream no less than 6 times?
Wow.
Yeah, that
Wow.
seems to be his biggest hobby is to whip it out and
Yeah,
I saw that.
I
We
keep
saw
hearing that that's his go-to. So,
yeah.
Jesus.
One of the questions I had from somebody was similar to that, was what kind of person repeatedly ambushes people, unsuspecting innocent people. And so yeah, that kind of answers that. Oh,
Yeah,
look
no,
who it is.
That's ridiculous.
We got a special guest here. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Well.
Hey, Gloryhole, why don't you fucking explain yourself, you piece of shit? And Niilit, you need to stop believing this fucking jerkwad, bro. Because Niilit, let me tell you something right now, motherfucker. This little bitch didn't tell you about what he did to one of my friends last night, did he? No. This motherfucker
Share it. Please, share it.
No,
Please share it.
no, this motherfucker sent goons to one of my friends' houses looking for me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This
Hey,
motherfucker.
Objection. Chance has friends.
Hey, shut your bitch mouth, you dumb hoe.
Hey, you don't talk to my woman like that.
Hey, can we
Hey,
mute him
Gloria.
real quick? Can
Hey,
we
Gloria,
mute him
why
until
don't you
he...
fucking end your goddamn life, you fucking fag? Do yourself a favor, bro. End your goddamn life. Take the
This
knife
is
to your throat and
Chance's
slit your damn neck.
anti-bullying.
Hey, Kate, watch pull the trigger and pull it to your goddamn dome, you dumb bitch. Because both you and Gloryhole have done nothing but bully me for the last 4 fucking years. And
See
both
how he
y'all,
helps people
both y'all
Niilit
deserve
see
to
his
fucking lose your life.
anti-bullying
Hey,
rhetoric?
Kate, why don't you
It's
slit your
really
neck, you
awesome.
dumb cock-sucking hoe?
Mm.
And Niilit,
Whoa,
why
Chance.
don't you get your head out of your goddamn ass, motherfucker? I'm the only one that's up here telling the goddamn truth to your ass, motherfucker. Because
Really,
unlike you, motherfucker, I actually give a shit about our friendship.
You
Unlike
did. If you did, dude,
Chance,
you would
you
have
have
unlike
no
shut
you,
friends.
your
you walked out
fucking
like
mouth.
a bitch.
About
You
having
walked
friends.
out like a
You don't
bitch,
have any
Niilit.
friends.
Hey,
You have
Kate.
no friends.
Hey,
Can
Kate.
we mute him
What's your
while I say
throat,
something?
dick
Can
sucking little
we mute
bitch?
him?
Better
No,
yet,
thank
Kate.
you. No.
Better yet,
Can we
Watch
mute
it.
him?
William,
Okay,
William.
thank you. All right,
I
Chance,
see it.
The camera.
Chance, while you're
I see him.
muted, listen to me. While you're muted, nobody can hear you right
Hey,
now. While you're
Chance,
muted, here's
listen
what-
for once.
You are the one who ended the relationship because you couldn't keep your fucking mouth shut against either of these two, which targeted me. So that's why I ended the friendship, because you don't care. There. Now you can let him rant. Go ahead. I don't care. It's fine.
Hey, Gloria, why don't you stop muting me, you dumb fucking bitch? And
Because
Niilit.
you won't give anybody a chance to
Hey,
talk.
Gloria, shut your fucking mouth, you pussy. And
Come
as
over
for
here.
you, Niilit, you dumb fucking cocksucking bitch boy, you're the one that ran out on our friendship. I tried to stay and show you what the fuck was going on and show you what these motherfuckers were doing. But what did you do? You punked out like a bitch and ran. And
No, I did
honestly,
not
Niilit,
punk
and
out
honestly,
and
bro, if I was your son Nathan and your bitch wife, I'd be embarrassed of your fucking
What
ass.
is wrong
Because all
with
you
you?
did was run out
Nobody
like a
wants
bitch
to be your
when I
friend 'cause
had
you're
your
awful.
fucking back, bro. I had
No,
your
you didn't. You're
goddamn
terrible.
Hey, you know what?
Stop
Shut
dogging
your
his
Mention my
goddamn
child.
son's
mouth,
name one
Caitlin, you
more
dumb
time.
cocks.
Mention my son's name one more time.
What
And
is
I
wrong
swear to
with you,
God,
Chance?
tomorrow there will be police at your fucking door dragging your pedophile ass to jail.
I
Mention
told
my
you he
son's
wants to
name
Oh,
one more
molest your
time.
really?
children.
Oh, really? This bitch over here sends shit like that to other people besides me, bro? You've done your research, Niilit. You've seen it for yourself, motherfucker. So don't
Yeah,
sit
and
there
guess
and call
what?
me a
Guess
pedo,
what?
motherfucker.
You
Hey, why don't
deserve
you
it.
sit your goddamn
You
ass down
deserve it.
and take care
You
of your
deserve
fucking
it.
son and
You
stop being a
deserve it.
little fur bitch? Why don't
You
you sit
deserve
your
it.
fucking punk ass down and take care of your kid Nathan like you should be doing,
Can
bro?
you get him out of
Instead
here?
of up here
Can you
with
get him
these
out of here?
punk ass bitches, dog. Hey,
I'm done. I'm done with him. Can we get him out
Okay,
of here?
you're out. You're gone, Chance.
Wow,
Yeah.
Chance. Who
Wow.
would ever want to be his friend? He's not a good person. I
You
can
see
honestly
that.
tell
No.
you, Niilit, whatever. I'm sorry, Niilit.
Niilit, yeah, Niilit.
Yeah, when he's telling you that like you're a target, like we would have never have any reason to fuck with you just because you're associated with Chance. Being associated with Chance, in my opinion, you're already a victim. You know what I mean? Because he is targeting you. Obviously, you know that he just spoke about your presumably underage child numerous times. Put out
Yeah,
his
and
name
to put it
on a
out
live
there,
stream with
okay,
strangers
to put it
watching.
out
He
there,
called,
yeah,
yeah,
to put it out there, my
he called
son
your
is
wife
6
a
years
bitch.
old. Yeah,
Well, I can tell you that 6 years old, I guarantee that the entire time he was just plotting how he was going to get to your children so that he could abuse them. You know, he raped a blind kid. Were you aware of that?
what the hell? I did not. Wow. Wow. Yeah, someone.
Yeah, so this is a message from what he was talking about, that I supposedly sent goons to the guy's house and they were asking him about me. This is the guy, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy Gun. Yeah, he mentioned
Yeah.
Tommy Gun often.
Tommy clearly says right here that none of that happened. He did get a broken window, but nobody asked Tommy about Gloryhole. So Chance is just making up stuff
Yeah,
at this point. I think he's so delusional and twisted in his head.
that's what I was mentioning earlier. The guy has such a massive amount of delusion in his head that he thinks that this world that he's living in is after him. But in the fact that he's after attention and deceiving. Sorry, that kind of. Sorry, he mentioned my kid's name and
No, that's horrible.
It just really got me stirred up. I'm sorry.
No, I apologize that you had to hear that crap from him. I thought, give him a little bit of time to say his piece, but he's obviously out of his
Yeah.
mind. So.
Yeah, of course he's not. He'd rather attack than try to get things leveled.
Right.
And again, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, at this point, the guy deserves everything that's coming to him. At this point, because like it brought into the light the guy just didn't freaking care. He just doesn't.
No. So he's backstage again. He wants to come back on. Should we let him or no? It's up to you. He keeps coming in and out.
If he can behave,
All right. Well, Chance,
fine.
you can come up, but you can't be talking about his kid anymore or his wife. You're gonna have to be respectable for once in your fucking life. You think you can handle that? Give me a thumbs up if you can. If you don't give me a
Chance,
thumbs up,
You got to keep the pedo inside, okay? Don't let it out right now. We understand that you are obsessed with children sexually, but you can't bring that up right now. This is a family program.
Yeah, he's obviously still stirred. He's still stirred.
he left again. So
If he wants to come back, then he can come back, but he has to behave.
He's too afraid and he can't behave. He's not going to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I mean honestly, it's like what? Because like I Oh, because I didn't want to be friends with him anymore. Because he doesn't know how to keep his fucking mouth shut. You know, that's how this freaking started, honestly. He doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut. He doesn't care about what happens to other people. He thinks he's fighting this good fight when honestly there is no fight. If you really think about it, there is no fight. It's just that you're obviously bad for society. You're bad for the internet, and people are pushing for you to just like keep away from the world because you're toxic. You're toxic, Chance. You're.
That's the perfect word.
I don't know how to. There's no other word I could think of, like except for he's a toxic parasite of the world that just needs to be shut away like a virus. Okay.
I happen to agree. I think you said it perfectly.
He's a narcissist.
I'm just glad that he left because honestly, I was kind of feeling the heat there, and I don't want him to win tonight. You know, he's won enough.
Absolutely. So Cruella wants to come up on the panel here. Let me let her up. She's got some stuff to say.
Yeah.
I like her. She's all right. And then we can get back to some more questions too.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing?
Yes.
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Awesome. So Niilit, I am so excited that you decided to come on tonight. And I really appreciate you, taking some time out to talk with us. I did want to ask you though, like, what would you and Chance do when you would hang out together? Like, what was your friendship like?
Well, it's mainly just talking about our day, talking about like his art, his music. I would try to throw him some advice, which he never took, on what he should do when it comes to content for before YouTube, but then all of a sudden Twitch, and he would throw on some tracks of music that he's been working on, and I'd be like, you could go a different direction, or I try to throw some advice, and I think he tries to take my advice, but ends up fumbling it somewhere and just makes the whole thing worse. He would play video games and stuff.
Oh,
Let me
hi,
tell you right
Chance.
now,
How are
motherfucker.
you?
No,
How are
everybody
you
shut the
doing
fuck
tonight,
up.
Chance?
Everybody shut the
What's
fuck
wrong?
up right now.
You seem so
Niilit,
upset.
Niilit, I have had your back for over 10 fucking years. No,
How?
I have
That's
had
not
your
nice.
back
You
for
shouldn't
10
lie,
years,
Chance.
motherfucker.
You shouldn't
Hey,
lie.
Niilit, why don't you
You
shut up and
shouldn't
sit down and
lie.
listen? And Cruella, shut your fucking bitch face up before I come there and make you shut it, you dumb hoe.
Oh, come
Hey,
on down to
Niilit, let me tell you
Tennessee.
right
You
now,
won't leave.
motherfucker.
You won't
You
leave.
cannot sit here and deny this, motherfucker. I have had your back since day one. Since day fucking one, I have had your fucking back. And how do you repay me? By running out like a
Give me an
bitch.
example on
When
how you
I
had my
needed
back,
you more
man.
than anything, man. I
Give me an
needed your
example.
ass there. I needed your ass. And what did you do?
Yeah, that's
You
the
ran out
problem,
like a
Chance.
bitch.
That's the problem,
Because
Chance.
you're a
You needed
bitch
me.
made fuckboy that
You
don't
needed
care
me.
about
I didn't
anybody.
need you.
If you actually gave a shit, then why you hanging out with these losers, motherfucker? You're lucky I don't come there and beat your ass for that. You're fucking lucky, bro.
He's over here trying to have an adult conversation.
Shut the fuck
You're
up, Cruella,
screaming
because
like
you don't
a
get it.
retard.
You don't get it,
Like,
Cruella.
stop it.
Hey, Cruella, shut your mouth because you don't fucking get it. I have been bullied
I don't
for
get
4
it.
years
Yeah.
because of these people.
Oh, dear Lord.
4 years.
Oh, dear
I've
Lord.
been bullied by bitch-ass Masshole and dick-faced Gloryhole. And Gloryhole, tell them the truth, you
Oh,
punk-ass fag. Tell them the truth about how you had my friends attacked. About how
Whoa,
you
whoa,
had
whoa,
me
whoa,
attacked.
whoa. You
About
can't use
how you
the
had
F
my
word.
family attacked. You're a
Chance.
punk-ass little motherfucker. You're lucky.
Hold on.
I don't know.
William,
No.
William, can
No.
you address
Glory-
this?
Can we get him off?
Yeah,
mute him or
listen,
something.
Chance, you can't use the F word because you have messages where you wanted to touch a penis. You
There
were
could be
literally
children
fantasizing about
watching,
touching a
sir.
penis.
Yeah.
Don't do
There
it.
could be. Oh, he's gonna flash. He's gonna try
thinking
to
about
flash.
it. He's
No
Right,
one
thinking
wants
about
to
it.
see
Can we
your.
get
No
can
one
we get him
wants to
off?
see your infected penis, sir.
Can we get
You
him
need
off?
to go to the doctor.
Gloryhole, let me tell you right now, you are
got a
fucking
hole
lucky
inside
that I
of
don't come down there with a fucking
It's gross.
revolver and blow your brains out, motherfucker. Because
You don't own a
deserve it.
revolver.
And Niilit, you deserve to have
You
your ass
couldn't even
beat.
fire
And
a
if you want to be
gun.
tough enough, I'll be happy to have it done. I'll
Dude,
be
you can't
happy to
even
get your
afford a
fucking ass.
pencil.
Because
What makes you
obviously,
think you can
no.
afford to come
Shut
down
your
to
fucking mouth,
California?
you pussy whip little bitch. Shut your goddamn mouth, Niilit. You
Oh,
never.
Grandma's calling you,
No,
Chance.
you
Yeah.
never gave a
Hey,
fuck.
Sally says to be quiet. You need
Hey,
to sit
Sally's
Chris,
down.
gonna
why don't you
turn the
shut your
internet
mouth?
off, Cyrax.
Why
You better
didn't
Hey,
you
calm
door
take
check,
down.
Chance. Door check.
You better
Hey,
stop
Chance,
yelling.
door
how's
check.
your wife and my
You better
kid,
stop
bitch?
yelling.
How's your wife and my
Cut the
kid,
internet off.
motherfucker? How's
There
your
you
wife and
go.
my kid, bitch?
Hey,
Now
can we
How's
get
your
him
he
off?
comes out. He wanted to molest your
Ransom
kids
or
the whole
something?
time.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted to do. That's why he keeps talking. But he's now trying to take ownership of your children, so he can say that they are his to molest. He is an out of control pedophile. One solution to this, in my opinion, but it's not legal. So, thank God he doesn't
Unfortunately.
leave the attic. Yeah.
Right. If he left the attic, I'd be even more concerned.
Mm. But no, like I was saying, like the guy can barely afford a piece of paper. He can't afford to come down to California and try to beat my ass. Even if he made it here, oh man, that would be pay-per-viewed right there.
Well, he's 4'9". He's not really intimidating.
Right, man. I'd have my 80-year-old grandma if I can take him out with a broom.
Exactly. See, I got a couple more questions here. Get away from the chance thing, a little cleansing of our palate.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
at
I have
any
a glass
time,
of wine on my right and a cup of coffee on my left, just in case shit hit the fan. So I'm good.
there you go. So at any time during your friendship with Chance, did you ever feel it was a 50-50 friendship, or was it always one-sided? That came from Southern Harlot, actually.
Well, Harlot, if I may call you Harlot. Honestly, 50-50, no. More like maybe 75-25. Dude, the reason why I said this, because every time we did talk, he always wanted to share his experiences of his racing games or his music or something like that. Every once in a while, I get to say something like, yeah, I had a good day and all this and that. I'm working on this, I'm working on that kind of thing. But, 75% of the time, it's mostly chance. So.
Yeah, it's always all about him. Like, he never, he only asks about you. It's like, hey, do you like my song? Do you like that? Like, he never wants to know how your day was or anything about your life. Or, we're all just, side characters in his life.
CIA,
so
okay.
sad.
CIA, I want to answer that right now. You should know more than I do based on his streams. You should know. When it comes to reality of everything, he has his own reality. So that's really not much of a question. It depends on what reality you're talking about. His reality or the true reality.
Well, that's a good point. Would you consider him delusional?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I think there was maybe one time there was a glance of reality that fell over him, and that was when somebody died or something, that some relative died, and he was just
probably his uncle.
Yeah. That's when reality kind of struck into him, and he was actually serious at one point when I actually did talk to him. And I gotta say this: the guy has never. I asked him the question you guys heard, give an example of when you had my back. Was it the time that I just had to vent because of my dad? That was it. That was the only time I ever turned to him to talk about anything that was bothering me.
Yeah.
The rest of the time, it was all him. About you guys, about relatives, about other bullshit that was happening in his life. Sorry for cussing, but
oh no, you're fine.
When it comes to, I try to keep wholesome online. If you guys ever see my streams, I try to keep wholesome as much as possible. But when it comes to Chance, it was really hard to try to be a friend because it was mostly all about him.
Sure. Let me get some more questions here.
Yeah. absolutely.
I appreciate you sitting down and talking with us too. By the way, it's
No,
huge.
Oh,
It's
it's awesome. It's awesome. You guys are actually pretty good people. To be
Oh.
honest, you know, it's
no, for trolls we're not bad.
I have to say, I do have to say this, and I did a segment on my streams about trolls.
I did see it. It
yeah.
was a great segment, and everything you spoke about was spot on.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, I have to say, I don't agree with trolling, but I approve of what you guys are trying to do. If that makes any sense.
No, it does, and I appreciate that. I think once you get to know what's going on, I think everyone kind of comes to that same conclusion.
I don't necessarily think that all of us are trolls. Some of us, like, I don't necessarily consider myself a troll all the time. I have criticisms of the way Chance deals with the world. And I think that he is a dangerous person. And he doesn't want to listen to my criticism of him because he'd rather live in this delusional world that he has created. And it's sad, and I worry about Sally and Ed because he could just like he could be a school shooter at some point. Like,
no, you know what? Here's the thing.
just...
I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Chance does not have the balls to pick up a weapon and use it against anybody. I'm telling you that right now. He don't.
Yeah, I mean, but he's just very dangerous with all that rage, and I think he needs help, and I've tried to tell him that before, and he just, like, it's so funny because he wants to help people who have mental health issues, but he's so against mental health. So it's a very, like, convoluted circle that he's
I've
going.
brought it to his attention at one point, and yeah, he was like, no, I just need these ass fucks to get away from me, blah 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 blah. And Chris Hansen, I appreciate that comment. Thank you so much. You're an awesome dude.
And another thing about his helping people in need, he's actually banned from most, if not all, help groups on Facebook because he goes in there and he prowls for kids.
Oh,
13, 14, 15. It's typical age range. And he tries to give them, comfort them and befriend them. We caught him on Facebook, I don't know, 6-7 months ago with a girl named Kimberly Ranger. She was 14 years old. And to prove that he wasn't doing anything wrong with her, he showed us his chat log. And he's the one that approached her and friended her and started talking to her.
Oh, God.
Like, dude, you're 31 years old. Why are you even clicking friendship links with 14-year-olds? And she saw him up front, I'm 14, and he's like, he didn't even blink an eye. He kept going, and
oh my God,
he did a couple videos. I got a couple videos on my site that says, we're just friends, she's like my sister, and this is disturbing.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, so it's just, I think you dodged a huge bullet by
Thank you, Yoda. I appreciate
distancing
that.
yourself.
I was just going through your chat here, and just I make it a habit every time I see chat. I always make it a habit to address somebody at least.
So, Chance Wilkins Jr. sent me a message.
Oh God, there's a junior. Who would name yourselves after that? Really?
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's
a great guy.
He likes
Great guy.
He likes to needle the hell out of Chance. So, but he's offered to. I guess he's gotten a collection together, and he's going to buy you a new Xbox, a Series X, I think it is. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So
you don't have to
suck on that, Chance.
Most appreciated. Wow.
Oh, wait, Chance is backstage again. Good timing, Chance. Did you hear that? Now it's getting a brand new Xbox.
I'm afraid, like, I'm really glad that this stream is going to be up forever, and I'm afraid that, the more times that you let him up, that, your channel might be taken down.
That's okay.
So be careful.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna definitely.
Chat goes nuts every time his face hits the screen. Like, watch.
Yeah.
You can just watch chat. And
let's see. What do you think about that, Chance? Oh, he left again. He got all mad and left. Okay.
No, but Xbox. Wow. That you don't have to do that. It would be really awesome. I mean, if it's a voucher, if you would send me a voucher, I would actually give that away, for my Twitch channel. To be honest. But
wow,
I would actually give that. I would actually give that to one of my good beans, one of my highest supporters that I actually have. But But yeah, I mean, that would be.
I'll have him hook up
that'd
with
be
you, and yeah, you guys can work out the details then.
Heck yeah, Xbox Series
Um,
X, chance. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, he's trying to get back again. Hold on, let's see
Uh-oh.
here.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure he's not happy about hearing
Actually,
that.
I think at this point I'll go ahead and keep it, and I will.
Okay.
I record myself playing like Forza Horizon 5 and
whipping his ass.
Ultra HD, and which is like crystal clear sound and everything. It would be really cool. I think
Exactly. Something he'll never enjoy.
Yeah.
What do you think of that, Chance? You think that's cool?
All I've got to say is one thing to every single fucking person here. One, Niilit, all I have to say to you, motherfucker, is good luck finding a friend that has your motherfucking back the same way I have had your motherfucking back all these 10 fucking years. And
he's got 238 of them.
Unlike you, Niilit, I didn't run out like a bitch when shit got hard. If anything, I had your back. When everybody else ran out on you, bro.
Give me an example. Give me an example of when you had my
shit
back.
on you, bro, I was the one there,
Who
bro.
talked shit on you?
When you came out about being furry, I was the motherfucker that you told. Everybody else, nah, man. No, good fucking luck. Good fucking luck finding a friend that had your back the way that I did, motherfucker. Because you ain't gonna find that shit. And as for you, Gloryhole, you need to cut your fucking bullshit. And honestly, Niilit, you're smarter than this, bro. You need to get your head out of your goddamn motherfucking ass and back on your goddamn shoulders, goddamn. Because you're smarter than this, dog. You are way smarter than this, motherfucker. You're acting like a total fucking dumbass right now, bro. You're acting like a fucking moron, bro. Can't you see this is the goddamn setup, dude? Or are you
Where's the setup?
Blind, bro?
Chance, you're just jealous that we're actually
hey, Kate, shut your... Hey, Kate, why don't you go back to jail, bitch? Because obviously you're the fucking pedo in this shit. You're the one sending images of little kids on suspected victims, you dumb pedo.
You are a
oh,
pedophile,
bullshit.
Chance.
Oh, really? Then why is there a case all over the internet? Matter of fact, Niilit, you saw the motherfucking articles, bro. You saw what I sent you. You looked for your motherfucking self. So my question to you, Niilit, is why are you being so goddamn naive? Why are you being so goddamn fucking stupid and hanging out with these motherfuckers that you know? The same motherfuckers that you have witnessed bullying me, bro. The same ones that you have witnessed bullying me.
Chance,
why are you doing it? Why are you doing it, Niilit? Why?
Chance, go cry in your pillow.
No.
Your mom
Gloryhole, why don't you fucking quit this crap, Gloryhole? Gloryhole, when are you gonna fucking knock this shit off, huh? You attacked my family. You attacked my friends. No, hold on a minute. No, hold the fuck on.
You have don't
talk to Sally like that.
Hey, Gloryhole, why don't you shut your face where I come there and show for you? Hey, well, why don't I come out there and Gloryhole and show goddamn fuck knife? Hey, Gloryhole. Hey, Gloryhole. Hey, Gloryhole, why don't I come out there and show a goddamn buck knife down your goddamn throat and skin your fucking ass?
You're the only
you fucking deserve it. You deserve a buck knife to the throat, bitch. And Niilit, bro, you deserve a goddamn boot up the ass, motherfucker. And I'll gladly be the one to fucking give it to you, bro. I will gladly be the one to give you that boot up the ass that you fucking need. Because unlike you, bro, unlike you, Niilit, you backstab. No, shut the fuck up, Cruella. This don't. Hey, Cruella, shut your bitch mouth. Hey, come back, Cruella. This don't involve you, so shut your goddamn mouth. This is between me. No, shut your goddamn mouth. This don't involve you. This is between me and my fucking bitch. No, Cruella, shut your goddamn mouth. Before I come up there and I put my boot down your throat and kick your goddamn. Hey, Cruella, how would you like it if I came out there and kicked your damn teeth in? How would you like it if I came out there and shut your mouth for you, bitch?
Honestly, I think Sally should just cut.
Hey, Niilit, I think you should shut your goddamn mouth and get your head on out of your ass and back on your shoulders, you punk ass little bitch. Because unlike you, Niilit, hey, Kate, shut your damn mouth, you cock fucking hoe. And
Niilit, telling you to be quiet. Be quiet. Show some respect for the woman who supports you.
Yes.
No.
Oh my god.
He tried. You're too slow. You're too
He was
slow.
going to show you his penis,
Blah.
Nyla. That's what he does.
Yep,
That's
that's
what
exactly what he's doing.
Oh.
Oh, here, look at this.
Well,
Sally. You can't see it.
I actually wanted something to laugh at, but okay, that's fine.
Yes, Sally cut the internet.
Oh, yay. Hashtag
I mean, there's
we are
a whole
sorry, Sally.
compilation. If you really want to see it, it's on the
Uh,
internet.
You know what? Here's the thing. He asks you a question, and you don't even get a chance to answer, and it's just
No, he just talks right
I
over
have
you.
an answer. Chance, I have an. If you are still watching, I do have an answer for you, and I will go ahead and answer it. Okay, for one, okay, when it comes to Masshole and her trial crap, okay, for one, that article, fake news. Number one, can't trust anything they fucking say. Secondly, it's none of my business what is going on with her kids, or whatever. It's none of my business. So honestly, I don't care. What was my business, Chance, was the fact that you brought me into this problem by being the way you are and not heeding my advice. You brought this problem onto me. That's why I am hanging out with these individuals, because you brought me into this by running your mouth. Okay? There's your answer.
Yeah, good answer. You have to watch this on the replay because I'm pretty sure Sally cut the internet. I got the old double "you're number one" on the screen backstage, and then it was just frozen.
Yeah.
Because he was going. She doesn't. She's told him a million times to stop pulling his penis out in public.
She needs to keep it cut off from him. To be honest,
She really does.
You know what? You know what we say in the furry community? Go touch grass.
It's a good phrase. It really is. He needs to go touch grass more because he's just cooped up in that room far too long.
Well,
Sally,
I
the internet
appreciate you
lumberjack.
guys
Yes.
having me up. I'm going to go smoke some grass, but you guys have a wonderful evening.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me up,
It was
William.
awesome
Really,
chatting with you, Corella. You
I
are awesome.
will see you around in your chats, maybe. So you guys have a good evening.
Have a
You
good
too.
one.
Thanks for coming up.
Hey, we're having a mass.
I think her phone died. She'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Well, this is
So I think,
fun.
yeah, no, I think it's been really good. I saw your wife in chat too. I like her. She's a
Yeah.
firecracker.
She is. She, like I said, she has less tolerance on me when it comes to bullshit. So, like me, I'll give you a chance to step back, realize what you did, and then we'll talk. But with her, oh no, she has the bat at hand and ready to go.
Yeah, we need to save Ed.
Save Ed.
Ed's a poor victim in that house.
Yeah, we definitely do. I'll go and get Ed, and we'll go out for a beer. Give him a chance to get away from that.
He needs something, man. God bless Ed. That's what I say.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I don't know how he's gonna
Both of them.
make it through those knee surgeries.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I mean, so I try to give Sally some extra credit, but she enables him too much.
She allows it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, you allow him to get in on the internet like that. Like it's a problem. I mean, with me, you go onto my network. I keep an eye on my network, and anything that it connects to it, I'm just going to disable. It's not that hard. Just you can even ask whatever service provider that you have, say, hey, how do I cut off certain objects in my house from connecting to my internet? And they will send you a walkthrough. It's very simple.
Block the MAC address. Simple.
Block his devices, please. She'd be the real hero here if she did that.
Yeah, or at least pay for his own internet if that's the way he wants to treat it.
Right.
So that brings up a good point. So Chance has been bragging about making money on Twitch at this point. I don't think he's making anything. Can you confirm that? I don't know anything about Twitch.
Hold on. I might. Oh no, since I haven't blocked, I can't pull up that Facebook ping it. All right, let me put it to you this way, okay? In comparison, okay, I have a raging 1,400 followers. All right, I have 51 subscribers, which, if you guys don't know what on Twitch, subscribers actually invest money into your channel, and it's like
Okay.
$6 a month per subscriber. And I have 50 of those. I have people like dumping in like $2, $3, $4 here and there at a time, and like my revenue is actually pretty good. I make about like about 300, almost $400 for the month. Okay, now when it comes to Chance, his revenue is mostly ads, and he has one subscriber, and he has like 800 followers, which I thought was phenomenal. But I honestly
But
believe about
they're all us.
750 of them are probably you guys.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
and he actually sent me his analytics, and he was so proud of the $41 that he made in the 2 weeks that he's been streaming, and I'm like, bravo. You're at like $41. What are you gonna do with that, honestly? So, you making money, yes, but not a whole lot to actually brag about. To be honest, I don't
you
even
think
brag.
there-
I make $400, and I haven't even bragged about it. I'm like, look, great. I can, maybe like pay like half my bills. Yay!
Yeah, that's so far better than what he's doing.
Yeah.
So now,
Are there like a lot of children that go on Twitch? Are you like, I'm not really familiar with Twitch, but
Believe
like,
it or not, yes, actually, some of my most. I mean, I'm not going to say most because I'm not 100% sure, but the individuals that do follow me and even get on my streams with me on VR chat to go and play games and stuff are actual children, which kind of scares me that like if Chance were to actually come in contact with VR technology, that's going to be one scary day for the internet.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, $46.81 lifetime. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, he made $46 in 2 weeks.
So did you know that Chance beat up Sally?
I've heard rumors. I've heard things. I'm not so sure. I can never really know if it's true or not. I mean, if you guys had proof, that would be.
Yeah, I've got
yeah,
the
there's a police
report.
report.
You
Oh
wanna see the
my
police
god!
report?
Please.
Okay, hold on. I gotta search for it. So let me.
You have my Facebook. I mean.
Oh yeah, I can send it there too. But I like showing it online too. It's fun.
Oh please, yes, absolutely. Let's go that route.
Oh, I got an evidence folder here. Hold on.
It actually cost me $46 a day just to run my VR equipment and my computer.
Oh, that's true. What kind of? Do you have any special equipment for that, or what? I don't know what's involved with that.
I have the Oculus Quest 2 that's connected to my gaming computer. If you guys know, Oculus go for over $300 a pop. My computer is worth about $1,200. I have that connected to. I have to go through 3 different layers of software just to be able to go online into VR chat. And I have like 2 different streaming platforms that I have to run in order for me to actually interact with my followers while on VR.
Okay.
So complications.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a good setup. So yeah, here's the police report.
Oh God. Now let me full screen this for myself real quick. Domestic violence not only cause physical harm. Whoa. Arrest made. Okay. Hair blonde or strawberry. Wait, was that for the victim or suspect?
That's his.
Blonde or strawberry? Since when? They should name.
Yeah.
They put that greasy. Okay. Eye color brown. Yeah. Complexion light, more like transparent. Okay. Wow. That is sad.
If you notice at the top, the synopsis there, yeah, he grabbed, choked, and punched his
Yeah. That is.
Yeah, here's part 2 of it.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was wondering. Like, and I know there's more to that, really.
Yeah, we got that.
Okay, let me read this out. Victim states that an end suspect were arguing because he wanted to take his belongings and move to Kansas. Victim states he had nothing lined up for the plan and moved to Kansas and told him that he could not take his things from the house. Victim states the argument quickly turned physical when the suspect began to choke her, grab her arms, and punch her in the back. Suspect fled on foot and has apprehended without incident. Okay, when you say the run on foot, you know immediately what came to my mind? E.T. running across the kitchen on the movie. But yeah, dang, that is horrible.
Yeah, so we wanted to. So you see the evidence CD with 10 photos. I tried to get a copy of those, but it was, by the time we found out about it, it was too late. And they were taken out of evidence.
Yeah, attacked from behind. That is just some low. I mean, that is low.
Yeah, it's cowardly.
It's low attacking an elderly woman. First of all, that's
yeah, and then attacking her from behind.
From behind?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Just pathetic.
Waste of life. Yes. Cleanser. Yes. Waste of life, man. Oh my god. You know, this right here, all this information is just making me feel like even worse that I was this guy's friend. And it's just like, ugh. And all this is going on. I didn't even know most of this. Jesus.
I mean, a lot of times we reach out to people, we tell them, you know, hey, Chance is not this really good person, and here's some pictures and some evidence, and we get flack, and we're told that we made it up. Chance tells them we make this stuff up.
Yeah.
A good example. Did you see the
bro? Come on back. Obviously not on live stream, but come on. I want your analogy on this. Tell us on chat. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? See, now you got the Red Panda cussing here. I want to know what the fuck.
Yeah. Now, did you see the police body cam footage that I put out there when?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now he claims that there were 10 pistols pointed at his face. Now it's changed to 10 pistols with laser pointers.
Yeah, he's just more and more exaggerated every time.
Yeah, and then when confronted with it, well, here's the body cam footage. All of a sudden, Gloryhole's edited out, you know, the actual footage of the guns. No, I didn't. Here's the footage. How do you explain that? He won't. He has it in his head that happened, and
yeah.
I just think he lies on purpose because he's a terribly manipulative person.
All these lies, man. All these lies that you throw out there, or exaggerations you throw out there, they're all right here, man. They're all right here. There is no hiding from it. There's no excusing from it. And you can't say that I ran out on our friendship. I didn't run out on our friendship. I fucking dropped our friendship. Because there was no getting to your fat, scabby ass, goblin fucking faced head that there's no saving you, Chance. You cannot hide from any of this, man. You cannot deny it. You can't even defend it. Okay?
Well, was it much of a friendship anyway? Because what I'm hearing is that you felt sorry for him. And we've talked to a lot of people that he identifies as his best friends. Of 10 years seems to be the magic number. But the one thing they have in common is they didn't know him for that long. They never met him in person. They felt bad for him, so they would pretty much respond to his messages. And all he's done is lied to you, tried to use you as an unpaid therapist, right?
Right.
Tried to weaponize you against his perceived enemies.
Exactly. He expected me and everyone else to run up to Gloryhole's house and kick his ass and tell him to leave them alone. Nobody's going to do that, Chance. This is your fight. This is your war. Why drag your family and friends into your problems and try to fix them for you? It doesn't make any sense. You're talking about being a real man. You're talking about being a Billy badass. You're talking about that you want to go and kick someone's ass and all that stuff. Dude, try it yourself. Why ask someone to do it for you when you could just go and do it yourself? Oh, that's right, because you're stuck in the attic and you have no money to your hands, and you can't do anything because you're 5'6". So just shut your mouth for once, man, and just grow up. You sniveling little child. Grow up.
Everyone's enjoying this. So
I'm glad.
you're doing great. You're killing it. You're absolutely killing it. So when Chance says you don't have any friends, guess what? You've got what 240 some odd friends right here in this room.
I got 241 beans just watching us right now, and it's great. And I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. Yeah, and when it comes to actually friends, I do have friends that have my back. Number one is my wife sitting on my left right now, just watching the stream and laughing her ass off. Okay,
That's the only friend that counts.
I have other friends online as well, but you know what? That's just what they are. They're online friends that I appreciate. You know, I'm not gonna consider them like full on 100% family, but they're friends that I can appreciate for actually acknowledging my existence and talking to me and enjoying the day. That's what it comes down to. Chance doesn't see it that way. He sees
Correct.
it as, oh, they're bros, they're family, they have my bag, I have their bag, blah, 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 blah. You can't do crap. Chance, all you do is just sit there, whine, bitch, and like scream at a microphone thinking you're changing the world. You're not.
No, he's not. That's true. Well, he's changing his world for the worse. That's for sure.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm just rambling on here.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Anybody got any questions in the chat that you want to cover?
I do notice that Captain Caveman is demanding his goon payments. I've been late on them this month, and I do apologize. I am, as people know, just horrifically addicted to Costco brand heroin, and it really does eat up all of my monetization. So I'll pay you guys eventually. I just got to trade my car again or something.
Yeah, and I saw my wife pointed out a question in chat, like, what is my persona? It's the Red Panda. Red Panda,
yeah. Cool.
Yeah. And if you want more specifics, you can see on the page there. It's what you see there on VR chat is what's considered a mulin with Red Panda pattern and design.
So speaking of your persona there, how was you saw a Chance rip up your drawings?
Yes.
What was your feeling when you saw that? What did you have any feelings?
Yes, I was actually upset because that right there is an indication of my image and my brand that I run on Twitch, and the fact that he ripped it up and defaced it online really, pissed me off. I actually commissioned him for them to do that, and I was going to pay them. I was going to pay for them. I was actually considering paying like $50 each, and luckily the smaller one, the chibi one, I actually digitized and myself, since I did, on matter of fact, help him online trying to fix his Discord, which I did very successfully, or until he got his hands on it and probably jumbled it all up. But
absolutely,
I was actually able to digitize it because he sent me pictures. I digitized it myself, and now it's actually an emoji on my Twitch and a sticker on my Discord.
Well, you do understand that he traced and stole that image, correct?
Yeah, he actually told me he found a basic outline, and he just did the patterns and other stuff himself, which I'm like, okay, great. Still, it's fair use, so that's why I'm still using it. But the fact that he actually admitted that he took the base outline and used it. And there you go. That's my wife right there. We were trying to get that clip removed. It really upset us. Yeah, I had the original stream removed, but for some reason Twitch is not removing the clip. So,
with all due respect, Niilit, your wife's a hottie, huh?
Yeah, she is.
Thank you. Yeah, she's half Filipino, half Indian, like Indian. Really
oh,
cutie.
Nice.
She's a really
and
cutie.
100% Fox. Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and shout out to her too. By the way, she's great.
She's actually listening in, so you guys
good.
Say whatever you like to her. And my mic's open; she can lean over and say whatever she wants to. So it's
fine. So I got a question here. What did you know about Trish? Did you remember Trisha?
I refresh my memory on Twitch.
She was the. I don't even know how to put it gently. She was the forced transgender for medical reasons girl. He was born male, and
Honestly, this doesn't strike a bell on anything about that person. I don't know that.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was actually off. Yeah, he was offline for about, I want to say 6 weeks. But she told him, if you're going to be with me, you can't be online. You're an idiot online. He actually listened for several weeks.
He couldn't stay away.
No, he gave her up for the internet because he thinks he's famous. He's a household name.
Well, I was actually the one individual that told him that he is so infamous that he is famous, which is true.
Oh, so that's where that came from. Okay.
Yeah.
We knew someone put that in his head. We just couldn't figure out where it came from.
Yeah, he liked it and he went with it. So I'm like,
yeah,
wow.
He thinks it's a good thing.
He actually thinks it's a good thing. Yeah, no. Oh my god. Just for a laugh, I told him to actually embrace the 43 thing. I didn't think he would actually do it.
Oh yeah, he did it.
That was my little troll moment for myself. I needed a laugh, but yeah. Shame on me, but still, he actually went with it. Yeah, 43. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Yeah, that's about it. I never heard of this individual that actually kept him off the internet for 6 weeks. Wow, that's a world record. Red Panda, you can find me under Mike Lopez on Facebook, some profile pics. I can draw you something. It might take me a few weeks to do because yeah, absolutely. Let me actually let me grab a pen here. That would be pretty neat. I've been trying to find a commission to make some stuff.
Yeah, that's a good offer. Good guy there. Yeah, and $50 to chance. That seems pretty high.
Actually, a really good commission of Fursona in the furry community, which really good stuff. You're looking at like $20 for a face, for face pick. Things like 40 to 50 for torso and above, and like 60 to 80 for a full body. So.
Okay.
$50 for two pieces of paper that look like that. I think that's kind of fair.
But I mean,
Actually,
these other places, are they drawing their own pictures or are they tracing and stealing them?
No, they're drawing their own hand drawn, full creativity. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably why. I mean, so you could get, somebody's actual hand drawn full creativity for the same price that you can get Cyraxx's traced stolen shit.
Oh,
so
Chubachu, thank you so much. That was really nice of you.
Yeah, it's a good offer. So, Chance Wilkins Jr. sent me a message. He wants to know if Chance ever discussed with you that Chance was ever diagnosed with a mental issue or BWS, which is Billy Wilkins syndrome.
No, none of that. No. He did say he had some kind of problem, but it was like, I don't know, ADD, I think, as far as he went, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if he actually went further than that. And I don't think he has, honestly. Yeah, ADD.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, clearly bipolar. No, bipolarity doesn't really go to this level. I mean, it would probably be manic.
Yeah, he's totally manic if he's anything. So, I mean, I know this is like maybe a difficult question to answer, even for me. How smart do you think Chance is? Like on an IQ level?
IQ? I was thinking grade, but
or even grade. No, grade works.
Fourth, maybe not even capping off to fifth. Like
fourth grade?
The most.
Fifth or fourth? Okay. That's fair assessment, I think. What do you think, Kate?
I think he's crazy like a fox. I think he's smarter than people,
Well,
give him credit for.
There's a difference between being smart and being intelligent, if you believe it or not. And this is based on my opinion here. Like, you can be smart, as in like book smarts, and you know things, and you've researched and all that stuff. That's pretty much smart. Intelligence goes a different direction. The reason why I'm saying this is because an intellectual can actually use different circumstances and words and phrases to get what they want. That is what an intellectual will do.
Yeah.
You think Chance is on the spectrum? That's hard to. I mean, I would think so, and the reason why this is because I've known some people that are autistic, and I mean he does show some symptoms. I have to say he does show some symptoms. The fact that he's so easy to enrage when things are of a change. Like, obviously, a big change in his life was I left it. So now he's throwing a hissy fit like a toddler.
I would disagree. I would say that that's not due to any sort of change. He's throwing a hissy fit because it's a narcissistic injury.
Well, I'm saying it's just it shows. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying I wouldn't put it past it, but at the same time, maybe not. But.
I'm a big advocate, with all due respect, that Chance is not retarded. I do not believe that he's actually retarded. I believe that he's the product of
not either.
Just fucked up life circumstances. Like, I definitely think that he was probably a pretty severely neglected child from birth. That, grew up with a lot of chaos and definitely some maladaptive coping mechanisms that he was modeled. But I don't think that he's an actual retard. I mean, you said it yourself. Intellectuals know what to say and how to behave to get what they want. Chance knows what to say and how to behave to get what he wants. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, the fact that you felt sorry for him and continue to engage with him for more than a year is purely by his design. You felt bad for him. That's what he endeavors to do, is to make you feel bad for him. That's how he gets 90% of what he wants, is by eliciting other people's sympathy.
Yeah, and I completely agree on that. And I thought it was pretty funny. Chat was actually making fun of that. It's like autistic. Oh, you mean artistic?
Right. Yeah.
There you go.
What does your wife think of this whole situation? Does she have an opinion? I mean, I've seen a couple of her posts, so I have a good idea. But just someone asked that in chat.
She's actually very upset at the whole situation, that it's gone to this level. She never liked Chance. She never liked him.
Right from the start, huh?
Yeah, she thought he was creepy, and
there you go.
He was, he thinks that he's all this and that, and I'm like, yeah, but he's like that one dog you see in a window. You feel so sorry for it that you just want to at least hang on to. You don't want it, but you at least want to show some affection.
No, you're right. I mean, I think a lot of people in this chat room, even when they first were exposed to him, they're like, wow, these people are picking on him. They're horrible people for doing that. And we can't understand it, and it's just stupid. And then you just sit back and watch for a week even. You're just like, oh, I get it now. He's evil and vile, and he has this coming.
Let me put it to you in my perspective here. When I first heard that he was being bullied by you guys, and honestly, I was thinking of, you got some people throwing a rubber bone to a starving dog, and it's just making it pissed off, and it's just getting worse and worse, and you guys are just feeding off of it, But now that I'm actually on the outside looking in your guys' perspective, it's like this dog just freaking bit a child. Obviously deserves what's happening to it, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, that's a good analogy.
Yeah, he doesn't even have a day job. He thinks Twitch is a day job.
He's never held a job in his life, not once.
No.
And he claims that you guys are the reason why he can't even get a job, because all these places in Akron won't hire him because they know him.
Yeah, and that's why would we don't care. We don't control Akron.
True. The only people in Akron that have heard of William Gloryhole, Masshole Report, or Music Biz Marty are the Akron police. That's it.
Yeah, the police departments. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, and I can almost guarantee you right now, at least half half the precinct is on chat right now watching this.
I agree.
No,
I think
you can hear them mocking him in body cam footage.
I
now.
know. I'm like, what the heck? They were laughing at him.
shout out to the Akron police. You know who you are. Whoop whoop.
You go, Blue.
We've sent them donuts before. They love me.
That's epic.
I mean, he really does kind of victim. I mean, like, I've been bullied by Chance. I don't bully Chance. I've been bullied by Chance. He tells me to kill myself all the time, and he knows that I struggle with depression, and it hits me pretty hard. He tried to contract a hit on my entire family, including my children. He threatened to have sex with my 14-year-old daughter. Yeah, he calls me a pedophile all the time just because I caught him being a pedophile. Like, you know, Chance has brought me to some very dark places where, you know, I just almost gave it up.
Yeah, and you know what, Matt? You know what, Mass? I have to say this, okay? I am so sorry that you had to deal with that kind of stuff. Because, honestly, I did some research on you. And a lot of things that happened in your life, that's your business. It doesn't need to be out there in the world, you know, for like somebody like Chance to be poking and prodding and stuff like that. He doesn't like it happening to himself. Why the fuck is he doing it to others?
He's just he and this man Turtle Boy, they have colluded together because you know, they're bullies, and they've made up some horrible rumors about me and William too. I mean, some of the stuff he says about William, he's called William obese and disgusting so many times, and he knows, you know, some of William's struggles with the diabetes.
My wife's diabetic. I know.
Yeah.
It's I know the struggles. It's not easy, William. I'm so sorry.
No, it's rough.
It's not easy. It's not.
All right. I like the way this is going tonight. I'm telling you, I had mixed feelings about this going either way, but I'm glad it went as good as it has.
I was nervous.
I mean, I don't mean to make it into a bitch fest either. I'm sorry for getting so, but I mean, it's tough. Like, fine. William is my good friend. He's and like to have Chance get up, you know, and tell him that Wilfred Brimley is a bitch, and that, you know, William Gloryhole is a obese fat fuck, and he hopes that he loses his feet to diabetes. Like, that was just rough to hear for me.
I know. And he goes after your weaknesses, and he attacks you with it. Like, he knows my weaknesses, my family. He knows it. That's why he kept bringing it up. Fucking asshole.
Right. No, he loves doing that. That's his go-to move.
Yeah. And you know what?
That and the dick, whipping out the dick.
I'd have to say, though, this has actually been really, really fun. I mean, honestly, just it's not the fun of actually making fun of a person. To be honest, I actually don't like it. But the fact that getting the word out and speaking how we feel on when it comes to the subject, which is Chance. And to answer some of you guys' questions, yes, the reason why I'm so easy spoken is because I'm an entertainer. I have to be easy spoken and carry on a conversation and be able to address things in a smooth manner. Because if I go on Twitch right now and I'm like nobody's gonna follow me. So there you go. There's your answer.
Yeah. No, I think everybody likes you a lot, so I think that's good. And I know some people have reached out to you already.
Actually, quite a few actually on my YouTube. Actually, they put some comments on, which means a lot to me. And if you guys are watching, I thank you, every one of you, that actually for your kind words. I really do. Thank you.
Is there anything you wanted to plug or you know, shout out here?
If you guys aren't uncomfortable with furry content, you can always reach me at Niilit _ over at Twitch and hit me a follow.
Do you have a YouTube channel at all, or are you? Just
I do, but the thing is, the YouTube channel is basically there for only clips and highlights of my streams. So I mean, I started off doing major recordings and stuff like that, but ever since I fell into Twitch, it's just been basically a clip fest for my YouTube and my TikTok as well. Niilit the Red Panda and _ in between every word. So,
what was your connection to red pandas, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, It's the fact that they can be laid back, but at the same time outgoing kind of personality. That's pretty much me. Like I like to chill, vibe, just hang out, with the peeps. But when it comes to is like somebody say, "Hey, want to go out on an adventure?" But like, I'll lead you. Let's go. That's how red pandas are.
If you don't mind me asking, I noticed that you mentioned you were from California. Are you from like Southern California or like Northern California?
Bay
You don't have to
Area.
answer if you're not comfortable.
I'm just gonna say Bay Area, Northern Bay Area.
I have this friend. His name is Chili, and I believe he's in like LA, maybe West Hollywood right now. Shout out to my friend Chili.
Oh, Jose. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I was talking to my other friend Eric today, Mr. Gloryhole, and he was like, I really wish that I could see Gloryhole get on this Chili fellow. And I was like, yeah, no, that'd be nice if
Really?
you could show him some support too. Yeah.
Yeah. I can support
Grateful
Chili's.
Dead, yeah. Super Bum, yeah. Grateful Dead's awesome. There's a couple of tracks I follow.
Are you like a California stereotype? Nilet, do you like smoke a bunch of weed and surf?
I used to back in my younger days. Just hit the smoke some weed, which my favorite was stress and skunk, um, and just chilling and vibing. That's pretty much it. But thing is, once you get of age, priorities take over, and you can't really do that stuff anymore. That's why I like wine. I had to switch to wine instead of beer because beer was giving me a belly. So yeah. Middle aged dickhead. I see you there. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Best wishes for pregnancy and healthy baby boy. Thank you so much. I don't want to butcher that. Allegedly. Thank you so much. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
allegedly.
You're awesome. Yeah. Baby's doing fine. My wife hasn't actually overstressed yet, but hopefully this kind of stuff just passes over and we don't have to worry about it anymore. But
Oh, it's a boy?
I-
So you'll have
it's a boy.
two boys. Congratulations. That is
Yeah.
the easy way to do this whole kid thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
join my
I'm-
Discord sometime if you want, Nilet.
Yeah. Send me a link. I'd be more than happy
Yeah,
to do it.
yeah. We hang out in there, we do some stuff, and then sometimes we go into voice, and voices are always fun because we have a lot of cool people in there. But
Mhm.
every once in a while, my daughter makes a cameo appearance, and that's always really fun for everybody. She just insults everyone and just shoots around like a little rocket. So daughters are really fun. You're not missing much by not having one.
I have a sister that had a couple daughters, and I know that could end up being a real handful.
There's like wonderful things about daughters, but they are just very emotional creatures, particularly around the teen years. Very emotional creatures.
Looks like Strellick has a question for you, William.
Oh yeah, no. Did I get hurt? No, I didn't get hurt. I was, you know what? I was sad that he tore that stuff up. I was sad for Niilit
Yeah,
because I think it was highly disrespectful.
an acquaintance of you guys actually wanted to, and follower of mine actually wanted to buy them off of Chance if I didn't want to, but it was a little too late. And I'm like, oh, that's too bad. That's $200 that you ain't never gonna see.
Check out who's Encyclopedia Dramatica. Chances?
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's gonna be rich.
I didn't even know he had one of those actually.
They probably had bed bugs. Oh no.
Hey, you want to put your Twitch and your YouTube in the private chat, and I can paste it in the comment chat here.
Yeah, absolutely. So, let me just pull that up.
How about the time Ed overdosed? Did Chance ever talk to you about that?
No, I've
Uh,
heard rumors. I just never really want to bring up a subject like that because it's pretty dark. Because my
no, it
mom
is.
actually died from overdose on drugs.
Okay.
Like,
Sorry to hear that.
yeah. No, don't be. She was a fucking bitch that chooses drugs over her own kid. So don't.
Oh, okay. Then that's not cool.
That's a complicated thing, right? So,
Yeah, drugs get a hold of you sometimes.
Yeah. But here is my Twitch.
Did you see Chance's? I'm gonna share this real quick. This is gonna be good. Chance new album that he was gonna drop. Yeah,
yeah, what do you
I
think
just-
about his music, Niilit? Like,
that's a
honestly,
good question.
Hold on a second. How do I mute? Hold
He
on.
tells me to mute it.
I think he's gonna have really good things to say about Chance's music.
I
have
think
a
so
feeling.
too.
I have
I have a
he
feeling.
can't even contain himself. Yeah, huge fan.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you something here. I try to give this guy advice, because I actually have a pretty good ear when it comes to music. Okay, I grew up in rock and roll, country, a little bit of opera, a little bit of this and that every now and again. Okay, so I know my ways around when it comes to a proper sound. I don't know how to play instruments myself. I used to drum back in the day, but I hurt my wrist back in high school, so I really can't do that anymore. But but when it came to music, like I tried to give him advice. It's like, okay, look, the tone is too much on here. You gotta like drop the pitch. You need to, just add maybe something like this and that, and like it's like everything I try to give to this guy, like he would just crumble it up and just make his own thing. And it's like, oh god. And then the fact that he tries to take other people's music and edit them, like adding stuff to it and calling it his own. It's like, dude, I've heard this before. I've even looked it up. What was that? I used an app. I forgot what the app was called. And as he was playing it, I actually ran the app.
Oh, Shazam.
Yeah, Shazam. Yes. I ran the app. I immediately picked it up of being some other artist, and I'm like, oh dear lord. Like,
Yeah, he has no shame.
And you can't tell him any of this. You can't, because he's like, yeah, I know, but this is what I did, and I did this and that. So it is actually something I can create. And I'm like, oh no, Chance, no.
So let me ask you, just your honest opinion, sort of, expert opinion, if you will, because you sound like you're pretty knowledgeable here. Do you think that with the right guidance, if like Chance had actually followed your advice or maybe somebody else's advice, that he would be
no way
successful?
I cannot consider myself a professional.
Well, you know what I mean. Do you think that if he took advice, do you think the potential is there for Chance? Like if he just had the right direction, that he would be like,
if he
successful,
would,
making money and famous?
If he would shut his mouth and open his ears, then maybe. I can't say yes, but at the same time, I can't say no, because his optimism is way up there, as you guys can see. He's very optimistic, but
Yeah, it doesn't meet reality.
It don't. He's shared other pieces of art that he has created that does have potential, not the stolen stuff that you guys have witnessed. And okay, no, the stuff that
for example,
on live stream, you can see him actually drawing these pieces, and it's like, okay, I don't know if you memorized on how to copy this design or that's actually his design, and that actually could go somewhere if he would like stop being such a dipshit and actually move forward with it instead of worrying about you guys, but at the same time, like I said, it's 50-50. Rather if he gets the guidance or not, he shuts his mouth, opens his ears, and follows direction. Again, Maybe.
You don't think that the fact that he has absolutely no talent would like get in the way of that at all, or
Music wise, no. Art wise, perhaps. I don't know.
which piece are you referencing?
Like those cans, this can art and little like cartoon art that he does. I don't know if you guys even seen any of that stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, like the cartoon art, for instance, he's tracing and then coloring in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I seen on a live stream he actually wasn't tracing. He handwrote. I don't know. Like I said, if he actually memorized on how to copy that stuff, then yeah, shame on him. But like, I'm not trying to give him credit. Don't get me wrong.
No. Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying is like for what I have seen, these pieces of art that on live stream on Twitch, he actually hand drew himself. I was impressed, but rather if he remembered how to copy it in 13 different ways, that's impressive.
True. I'm just showing on screen here the. This is his album artwork that he just released today or yesterday, and this is where he got it from. Another person's album cover.
Oh my god, he stole somebody else's fucking album cover.
Are you serious? Wow.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
And the album name and all of the songs, it looks like, huh?
Well, hold on a second. Highlight.
No, this is the other guy's.
Real Nightmare 78. That question there. Tin can drum set? What?
Oh yeah, you never seen the tin can drum set?
No.
Oh my god. I featured it in my last video. I can only count to 4.
Oh, I honestly I didn't even have a chance to even watch that too. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he made a whole drum set out of Pringles cans and a
oh my god.
One of those big containers of cheese balls.
Oh dear
I'm
Lord.
so sorry, William. I don't mean to yank you around here. Could you just go back to those 2 album covers again? Because I swear to God.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
No, don't be. So that's his. That's Cyrax's version.
I can't see it.
Not up.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay.
I'm new to this streaming thing. This really isn't my forte.
You're actually doing pretty
I don't
well.
know. You do pretty well on the Masshole streams there, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
You've been maintaining quite an audience here. I would say that you're pretty good at streaming. I would say quit your job and make it your job.
Oh, you think?
Not on YouTube though.
All right, so this is the other guy's one, right?
This is the other guy's work, right?
Okay.
All right, so it's DJ Jan Can and Tara V. It's called The Energy, and I'm just gonna. Sorry, this is for my own benefit here. So track 1 is The Energy Extended. Track 2 is The Energy Tara V Extended Remix. The Energy, and then The Energy Radio Cut. All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cyrax's is.
And Cyraxx.
He didn't have any track listings. He just had the
image,
the cover.
Okay, yeah. So I just got confused. I apologize. That's why I asked. All right, so
that's
his
okay.
album is called the Polygon. Does he
Polygon?
Have
Yeah.
yet, or?
In fact, he just announced on his Discord that he's canceling that album.
You questioned his intelligence. I got a question. Do you see a polygon on there?
Yeah. No.
No, you don't. You don't. Bravo, Chance. Bravo.
Yeah. I rest my case. Your witness.
Wait a minute. Isn't a polygon? Isn't that like a many-sided object, or am I?
No, it has. Hang on a second. I'll reference it here just to give you an example.
Can somebody Google this shit? It's been a long time since I did any geometry.
It's a closed figure made up of line segments in a 2-dimensional plane. Not 3-dimensional.
Oh, okay. Womp womp.
Yeah, it's
Shout out
5
to my girl
sides.
throat punch though.
Yeah, it's a shape that has 5 sides.
No, actually, anything minimum 3 lines, so it could be a triangle, but it's 2D.
Yeah, but there's not a single polygon on that art piece at all. But I guess that's just the first thing that came to his head. Polygon. Oh, look, there's shapes. My favorite shape is a polygon. You don't even know, like, really.
He found that word somewhere too, and he doesn't know what it means.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I post his Discord. Yeah, I don't have an invite, unfortunately. Satan's worship. I got kicked out. So.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't waste your time.
Yeah, there's not much in there.
There's really not much in there that even goes on. I mean, the only thing you'll probably find is maybe a little extra trolling. The trolls there that are just not trolling, I guess. I mean, I rigged it. Honestly, he asked me to fix his Discord, and I pretty much rigged it. I don't know if he fucked it up by now, but last I known, I've had it set to where when you go in there, you're just thrown into a lobby. You don't see any of the channels unless one of the mods makes you a member. But if any of the mods or any of you guys just say, "Hey, I want you, make me member," and you'll have access to the entire channel.
I guess that's his Discord ID. If anybody wants to jump in it and say hi to you could be his #1 fan.
Yay! Because God only knows he only has about maybe 10 of them.
All right, Kate, you got anything else? I mean,
Mensa. What is Mensa material? I don't think that.
Oh, Mensa's. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to push that up there. I think I clicked on it wrong on accident, but it's Mensa's a genius society. I don't know if anybody here is Mensa material. I know I'm not.
Yeah. No. Genius. I'm not a genius. No.
Yeah, it was actually a compliment. He was just saying you're not a freaking nerd. So that was
Oh yeah. Okay.
right.
Fucking nerds.
Dude, do you see that comment? It says your chance is gonna go on.
Chances in his Discord that he's going live. Are you serious?
Yeah, I have one last
he's
question.
gonna rage. He's gonna rage.
If I can bother you with it. If
Go
Chance
ahead.
comes to your house to harm your family, how will you protect yourself?
How would I predict? I don't know. Well, I mean, he's 5'6", so maybe a boot to the.
He's 4'9". He's only 4'9".
4'9". Okay, I just need to lift my foot and he'll just fly off into the street. And I
He's fast though. He's quite nimble. His small stature actually helps that. Do you own any nunchucks?
No, I don't own it. I own 2 machetes, a CO2 powered BB gun, baseball bats, a handmade staff, and a lot of blunt objects that I can easily grab. So
no, I feel like you're a lot. So, like, true story. When Cyraxx started trying to hire contract killers to take me and my entire family out, we actually had to go out and buy nunchucks because, like, I had never armed myself before. So I had nunchucks. Like, they're pretty sweet. I'm okay with them. I practice a lot just in case. But then he, like, fucked everything up and he started plotting to send venomous snakes to my house. And, like, I asked my sensei if nunchucks are a really good defense against venomous snakes. And honestly, like, he said no.
oh my god! Please tell me you're joking.
No, she's not joking.
What?
Yeah, you guys sound like I'm joking?
Oh my god. Like I mentioned before, that the guy can't even afford a piece of paper. So I highly doubt he can afford a contract killers to come in after you.
He's got some crazy fans, though. Some loyal, dedicated, crazy fans.
They're probably as poor as him, to be honest. Probably as poor as him. I mean... I mean, I'm just speaking out of based on my own experience on how he talks about these other people and what I've seen on his chat. Number one, number two, I've actually spoke with a couple of them on Facebook with him, so I don't think so. Like 99% confident that that's never going to happen. I mean,
That's
kudos
good.
for you to learning a new skill, though. I mean, that is epic. I could never use a nunchuck. I'm afraid that thing's going to flip and just. I'm never going to have a nose again afterwards.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you hit yourself in the forehead, and that's pretty lame. But overall, like I would say that nunchucks are pretty sweet. I feel pretty. I mean, I don't own any machetes yet. I've thought about purchasing a katana.
Ooh,
I just
yeah.
really, you're probably right. He's probably not going to come out and do anything. But in case he does, like I want to be prepared.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, I own 2 machetes, which easy to handle. If you can learn how to swing a sword, then they're very easy to use. I got a staff, a bow staff, which is freaking, it can crack a skull pretty good. I got a CO2 powered BB gun, and at the proper distance, that can put a hole right through your eye, and you'll never see it again. So. But
Oh, speaking of eyes, which eye is the good eye on chance?
oh my god, uh, um, maybe his right.
He's right. Okay. And the other question is, why is one sideburn way bigger than the other? Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, he's
He's
uneven in body and mind.
We've asked him that, and he refuses to answer.
Of course.
Like, that's a harmless question, Chance. Come on.
Cyraxx, yeah, exactly. It's Cyraxx official. If you guys look that up on YouTube, yeah.
Have you
Yeah, he's not-
have you ever given him any like barber tips or anything?
No, no, nope. I cannot say I have. Because to be honest, I mean the room's always been so dark. You can barely you only mainly see his face and his shirt.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Everything else
I think
kind of
we've heard.
blends
I
in.
think we've heard a lot of the negatives of the relationship with your friendship. Do you have any positives?
Positives.
Yeah. Were there any positive memories?
He's an interesting person to talk to. I mean, if you really set aside everything that you know about him, and which I've learned like 100 times more than I've actually known before on him, but if you'd set aside the stuff that you know about him and actually sit and talk to him, he's actually not that bad of a not that bad of he's interesting. Conversations can come up. Let me just put it to you that way. He's cool to talk to. That's
Okay.
about it. I was just watching YouTube on his Xbox, so he's probably watching right now. Yeah, of course. Because his computer and his Chromebook cannot handle anything.
Now, I have a question. While talking to him, did you ever get the impression that he was also masturbating at the same time?
No, actually, no. I have not. Because he's always showing. He's either always showing something off, which is either his art, his music, or his gameplay. Masturbating, I've never noticed any kind of indication on it. I have to.
Were you aware that like probably 75% of the time when he's streaming, he's not wearing any pants?
What?
Yeah, they're pre-dropped a lot of times. He's just sitting there
Okay.
waiting for his chance.
Wait a minute. Okay, now this is starting to creep me out, man. I wonder how many times that me and him actually talked and it was like that. Oh God, no,
Yeah, don't think about that.
no.
Come on, Kate. What's wrong with you?
Jesus Christ.
I'm just curious if he's like that during like phone calls or just live streams. That's all.
Just live streams? Yeah, that's a good question, though.
God, no. Wow. Thanks, Kate. I hang on.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even like notice it at first until like maybe the fourth or fifth stream that I was on where he flashed the camera, and I was like, oh my god, like he's not wearing any pants. He just jumped, and it was all penis, and I was like, he literally wasn't wearing any pants this whole time. Like, holy shit.
Fucking hell. Wow. That makes me wonder, dear Lord. Chance! Really?
Well, he's done some weird stuff. Do you know that he shoved a stylus pen up his pee hole?
Yeah, have you ever seen those videos?
Ow. Why? Ew, no.
Those are all on the Kiwi Farms page, like the first page.
What the fuck?
If you're ever morbidly curious.
Hold
Yeah,
on a
he's...
second. My wife wants to say something. 1 second. Okay, she's so entertained by my reactions that she's actually looking at me. This is wow. Okay. That is news to me. Oh my dear Lord. Wow.
So, Tony, no, the answer to your question is Bootleg is no longer supporting Cyraxx.
Yeah.
Me and him have had a discussion, and things are cool. Bootleg's cool now.
I do have a question for you, Mass, though. Michael. Was he one of your cronies? Just as
Talking about Crip K? Michael Willett?
yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's Crip K.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
Yeah, Crip, we're cool with Crip.
I'm cool with Crip, but he's not like a crony.
Hold on a
I
second.
barely know him.
Yeah, Chance makes up everything.
No. Michael
Oh, okay.
Hacking.
Oh, Michael Hacking?
Yes.
Fuck no.
Okay. I had to ask because I've seen his name pop up on a lot of your streams and posts of him liking it or following it or something, and I'm like, okay, so that is, I don't know if he was just like following you just to.
Yeah, he's been following me for a while, but ordered or asked that man to do anything for me. I do not contribute on his channel. He does not contribute on my channel.
Okay. Okay, well, I was just curious because I'm like, wow, okay, so, all right. I know, he's all those at once, right?
Yeah, he thinks he is.
Honestly, I
Oh,
just thought
yeah.
he was one of your trolls, man, because he kept on saying he was going to help out Chance, and then he says he tries to, and then something comes up, and this happened a few times. Every time he says he's going to help him out, he's going to send him something, he's going to do something for him, and it just doesn't happen, So I was like, okay, is he just trolling Chance at this point? I don't know. Oh, I know. I'm actually enjoying this, but also feeling very uncomfortable at the same time based on what I'm hearing and what have been going on in the background and me just not seeing it or hearing it. So I'm having a time of my life here.
That's good. That's good. That's kind of what was the point of this, was to let you get everything out and maybe
Jesus.
help.
I wish there were
Shed some
more
light.
victims of Chances here right now, just so that we could all come together as a
No.
sign
It would
of
be
like,
good.
strength.
Wow. I know. Just have one big live stream.
Well, you know what? What he did to our friend Marty was really quite
Please
tragic.
elaborate
too.
on that. Marty. Okay, Music Biz Marty? I need to know
Yeah.
a little bit more about that. Okay, because the first troll I've heard about when it came to light on going after Chance was Music Biz Marty. And as far as I can tell when it came to Marty, okay, Marty was just some, in my eyes, Marty, if you're watching, I do apologize, but at the time, Okay, this is what I envisioned. Just some fat, overweight person in his grandma's basement, just has like a desk full of Cheetos and just trolling just for the fun of it, living off of their SSI checks. You know what I mean? That's just what I envision. And you end up picking Chance just because he looks like a weird freak, okay? And you're just trolling him and picking on him and just coming up with bullshit just to get at him and get more reactions. So
what did Chance? Because the truth is, Marty has tried to be a friend and support Cyraxx more than anything else.
On multiple occasions.
wow. Okay. Elaborate, please. I would love the story on this.
I mean,
Sure.
I don't think anybody's. Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Marty has tried to support Chance in his music career. He tried to be a friend, a confidant. They have certainly gotten into spats, but I mean, Marty's only human. How much can you handle? Do you know that Chance spread around the internet? He accused Marty of murdering a prostitute. Never happened.
Heard about that, yeah.
Where's the proof?
Right.
It doesn't exist. He just
I just
made
heard
it up.
that Marty has just been trolling Chance almost the entire time that they've known each other. That's what
No.
Chance introduced me as Marty as, is a random troll just like one of you guys.
Right, well, that's what he says, but then other times he says that he and Marty are good friends, and, it's the way that it's the same thing that Chance did to you, right? Like, you're best friends until you go against him a little bit, and then he demonizes you and tells you to kill yourself, and, says that you're a bad parent. He's doing the same thing to Marty all the time. All the time.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Middle-aged digger, what? Chance did give me Bandit? What?
No, like,
Yeah.
Marty tried to get Chance hooked up with some record deals more than once.
Okay, yeah. I've heard of he got like kicked out of some record. Yeah, he won't shut up about that.
Yeah, but who's
Oh,
next
yeah, wait.
on the line in the first place with that? It was Marty's. Marty was on the
Wow.
chopping block for that,
Wow. Okay, so Marty has all these connections and money and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, because I already had money. He was well off.
I mean, Marty had a tragic loss in his life, a lovely lady in his life, a tragic loss, right? And Chance responded the day after she passed by accusing Marty of murdering her and then asking for her nude photos.
Yeah, no joke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You okay there?
No class. No class.
He's accused Marty of running a sex trafficking ring. He called the FBI on him. He wanted to see him imprisoned for something that he didn't even do, just because,
my God. Yeah.
Marty talked to the wrong person on a live stream once or twice. That, according to Chance, because he has to control everything.
Chance told me that he found out that Marty was in ties of some dog fighting ring or something as well.
Yeah, I remember that. That's crazy. That's just something he made up again.
Chance,
we don't even know where he.
The only thing I could see Marty doing, honestly, is taking part in an animal rescuing ring.
Right.
Probably blind, one-legged dogs at that. He's the sweetest man, the most caring man that you've ever met in your life.
Oh my God.
I mean that, 110%.
Marty, I have to say, I do have to apologize. Okay, for my insight of you based on Chance's description of you, I want to say I do apologize, and I would actually like to know you, the real you, the person that you actually are, and that Mass is actually describing as. So please hit me up either on my Discord or my Facebook. You can get it from Mass. So I'd like to actually get to know you.
Yeah, I can hook you up with Marty too. Anyone actually can. You join Kate's Discord too. There's some good discussion in there. If you're
Yeah,
ever
I mean,
interested.
if Kate can give me a link, I would love to.
I don't know how to do that on my phone. So
I'll send you one.
William, yeah, great. Thanks, William. You're such a pal. We got some really good friends in there. There's another person who was a friend of Chance's and was victimized and destroyed by the name of Chuck Stegel. Chuck Stegel he's a great guy.
Caveman, there's not enough of that to clean off that head of his.
I put the link in the private chat for you.
Awesome. All right, let me go ahead and click on that now.
Kate's Discord is not a scary place. Come on. Now you're just making stuff up. Well, I guess it's scary if you're Chili.
I mean, I don't know why, because honestly, Chili is treated with a ton of respect and reverence there. People discuss him all the time.
Sure, we do. Nothing but praises.
It's a fan club, essentially, is what it is for Chili.
It is. It is.
Okay, yeah, this Chili thing. Man, you've been ripping into Chili a lot, I noticed.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Chili's.
You know, for some reason my app didn't pop up when I clicked on that link, so give me 1 second here.
Really? Okay.
It brought me to the website. Oh, I don't have my Discord up, that's why. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Durr.
Yeah, that's a good question. Good question, Captain Caveman. What did you know about Gothy?
Gothy. Never heard of it. Probably never heard of that
All right.
name. Probably somebody else that he's probably mentioned. Did they go by something else, maybe?
No, that was her name, and supposedly they were dating for like a day. That's okay. You're not missing anything there either.
Wow, these names just keep coming up and up and up and up, man. Like, how long has this been going on for real? Because he's saying like that the years changed. First it was 6, then it was 4.
Right, and then it's 4. Yeah, no, it's. So I've been around for. Well, I've been making content about him for a little over a year now. I've been around for about 2.
Okay.
And I think 2 is the magic number. I don't know, Kate. What do you think? 2?
I would say that I've only been making content about him for a year and not even that frequently. So.
Right. Yeah. I think
Jesus,
Marty's been
your
doing it.
Discord is insane. Good insane. So don't take that out of context, please.
Well, there's some of both flavors in there. It's good and bad at times.
Yeah. General chat. There we go. Oh my god. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah. Gothy also goes by Adrian.
Oh, there we go. Officially in with the text. Okay. Now let's carry on here. But okay, so again, all these names keep popping up. I've not heard Kate. How long have you been on his ass since when?
Only a year, really. So it
Really,
hasn't
a
been that
year.
long.
Chat,
And I mean,
really,
yeah,
a
my
year.
content doesn't really focus on him. It was a very brief interval where we were going back and forth. I mean, honestly, he's made more content about me, mostly threatening to murder me, than I've made about him. And I've not threatened to hurt him once. I would not hurt him. I don't hurt people.
See, that's where it gets confusing. Okay, so I've known him for just less than 4 years. Okay, and like after a year is when I actually started hearing about these trolls. But it first started off as Marty being the troll for quite some time, and all of a sudden your names have come because he kept on saying trolls, trolls, trolls. So I don't know if it was just an exaggeration of these trolls at first, and then you guys stepped in and it became a reality. So like, I just trying to get some time factors and like straightened out here.
Yeah, so it looks like October 2019 is when Marty first stumbled across him. So it's only been 3, which is 10 years in his mind, like you've noticed with your friendship.
Yeah, I've noticed that the time exaggerations is insane. Chance, seriously, come on, like, man, is your delusion like stretching, like to time now? Is like is your mind time traveling into some weird dimension? Like, seriously, man, come on.
So did Chance really think people were trying to kill him?
Yeah, obviously.
You think?
Obviously.
You think he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like oh well, there. He's mentioned that he's received death threats. You know, it sounded like someone just tried to come in through like a window or something. At one point, yeah, that he's only mentioned like a break-in like once.
Yeah, and there's no police.
He's talking
Yeah,
about
there's no police
break-ins that
report.
literally-
Yeah,
that didn't happen.
Yeah, and people's left stuff on his porch, like a fetus or something, like some kind of pig fetus or whatever.
Yeah, and it's interesting. He never shows any pictures of this stuff.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, like, that's horrible. I'm sorry. My reaction to him on that kind of stuff is like, oh, I'm sorry, that's horrible. Like, they need to stop. Like, seriously, this is ridiculous. And I tell him, I give him advice, being like, hey, you know what? You need to, probably maybe stop the YouTube thing for a while, let it all blow over, and then go back to it. I don't know. But he never listens. He never listened to me. So
now, the one thing he did show on camera was the bananas with the phrases on them. Now that made me laugh. I don't know who did that, but it was funny.
Wait, banana?
Someone dumped a whole bunch of bananas in his front yard.
You mentioned
that. With a bunch of goofy ass sayings on them. They were pretty hysterical.
I've heard about that. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah. That's actually genius, to be honest. But the fact that somebody actually took the time to do that, damn. Like, was it worth it? Honestly, was it really worth it? Because honestly, putting that much time and effort just to get Chance's attention, I don't know. I think your time was better off spent, somewhere else. To be honest.
Yeah, that's possible. I mean, it provided entertainment for us, so I was okay with it. But
that is true, but I wouldn't go that far just to get a small reaction. But
did you? Did he ever tell you about the police raid, like in detail, or?
Oh yes. All right. Okay. So he claimed. Okay, this is. You guys can clip this as little you want. So he claimed that these police, they forced open the door, came inside, pushed up everybody against the wall, came up to him, had guns to his head, ready to fire at him, and they drug him out of the house and started interrogating him with everybody with their guns pointing at him. There was no laser pointers at first. He never mentioned laser pointers to me, but he did mention all the guns were on him, saying that, oh, we got a call saying you're about ready to murder your family, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. There has to be some kind of exaggeration on this, but I just let him go. I just let him talk.
No. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of insane.
Yeah. Insane.
I just wanted to play a quick clip of that real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Just so everybody can see it again.
Please. I want to see them forcing open that door.
I'm going to do the multicam version, I think, because it's more dramatic.
On how many of them actually have guns pointing at them.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. Yeah, hands up. Another question here.
Yes.
All right. Good night, man. Thanks for coming, man.
I've seen a bit of it, but not all of it. I would love to see the whole thing.
Skip to the middle of it here too.
Oh my god! I love your guys' exaggeration. That's so great.
Let me know if the.
If you really think about it, Chance is the white George Floyd of Akron, really, with this. What was done to him. He is a victim of police brutality.
Oh my god. Yeah, he so was. Oh my god. They drug his ass out, freaking hitting every damn step on the way there, blooding up his face. That's why his teeth is always bleeding, because the cut never healed. Yeah, that's why he always has a bloody mouth. Um,
I am concerned that he may have gingivitis.
yeah. Man. God, I feel sorry for his mic.
Sorry, I'm struggling with this. I have to figure out how to.
Yeah, full screen play. Yeah,
It's better.
that's good enough.
Let me know if the volume doesn't work because I've been having problems with that lately.
Might need to change your output. If you're running Windows, just click on there and just change the output to.
Are you making sure that you're clicking the tab that says share audio when you're sharing your screen?
I did.
Yeah.
Let me check again. It's not coming through.
No.
It's not.
Yep, it's not working for me. All right, we'll have to skip this then until I get this fixed. But get the idea.
Get the general idea. I mean, visually, you can see that there's literally
Yeah.
no guns pointed at him.
No, and he comes out. No one came into his house.
Okay, so I'd like to know, like, how did this come to be?
At this event. So what happened is somebody, and I don't know who, they weren't associated with us, watched him threatening to kill people online. I don't know the context. I didn't see the stream. I think it was more along the lines of, if you come to my house, I will kill you, kind of thing. He's done that a lot.
Yeah.
So somebody decided to call active police and say that there was and they used the word active shooter, and I think that was a horrible thing to say, because it's not true. It's just an absolute lie. So I do not condone the 911 call that precipitated this.
I don't either.
They also told him that that Chance said he would kill cops if they showed up, which also was not true.
Not true. Never.
No,
I've never heard it, and he's never released it online. So,
no, because if it happened, I would have definitely had it.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah. Would have
Yeah,
seen.
so that's what. Yeah. So the police reports were
like
gathered.
I said, Chance just doesn't really have the balls to pick up a gun and use it on somebody. I mean, come on. He first of all, he doesn't have the wrist power. I mean, look, he struggled to rip paper, for crying out loud. So, what makes you think?
You noticed that too? I noticed that.
What makes you think he's going to be able to pull a trigger?
Yeah, I didn't want to pick on him about the paper thing, but yeah, you're right. He could barely rip that second tear.
But anyway, I mean, no guns, over exaggeration yet again. Yeah, and I don't condone that kind of stuff. I mean, that equals into swatting, and swatting is very dangerous as well. People have been known to get shot. Actually, streamers I have followed before have been shot by SWATs. So it's not fun. It's not funny. People could die.
Yeah.
So
we don't condone it here.
Just don't do it. Don't.
Kate doesn't condone it either. No one has, actually.
It's not worth it.
No. Yeah, we would not encourage or condone that at all.
Honestly, if you were to SWAT somebody and you heard that person actually got shot and killed, how would you feel? If those police officers actually did have a gun on him as he's coming out the door and got scared by just his face alone and shot him and killed him, honestly, you actually premeditated somebody to get shot and killed. No matter if it's Chance or not, I don't think anybody would want Chance to die. Maybe scared to shit. Maybe end up in the hospital because of maybe an accidental stray bullet. Perhaps, yes. But not actually die,
No,
I guess that's really sort of the worst part about what Chance does, and the only thing I can say is that he is constantly getting into battles with God knows who on the internet. Most people have been pretty reasonable and they don't want anything horrible to happen, but he's dragging people into this shit, and you don't even know who's on the other side of the screen half the time, because obviously he's drawn the attention of people who will do fucked up shit like that 911 call. So that's pretty concerning.
Mm-hmm. He logged in. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was pretty amusing.
Yeah, chance equals no content. Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's very true.
Ugh. Why would you draw that? Jesus.
I'm just glad that Sally cut his internet off.
Yeah, I know. Thank God. Like, dude, take a rest, man. Take a rest. Go touch grass. You'll feel better.
Go take the garbage out or something. Did you like the pictures that he took of the flowers that I sent Sally? Remember that? That was good.
I remember when he got into photography for a little bit, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he took some nice photos of the, was it Mother's Day? Flowers I sent Sally this year.
Oh,
He posted them and put them on his Facebook, and
Hmm.
of course he didn't
Nice.
tell anybody where they came from.
good. Does chat hand any more questions or anything?
Oh my god.
I don't know. Anybody got questions? I don't know. I don't see any more coming in.
No.
Fishing
Well,
around the
Niilit, it was
internet.
really nice to meet you, and Mr. Gloryhole, wonderful to talk to you. As always, thank you for
Yeah,
being
this has
so
actually been
hospitable.
very insightful and very informative, and actually pretty fun.
Yeah, no, I had a good
Um,
time too. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna have to jump down because it's very late here,
Yeah, no.
and you know, it's been very emotional for me to relive some of the trauma
So
that Chance has brought around. You know, so you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
everything.
Hey, if you
All
need
right,
any
we'll
more info, just you know where to find me.
Thanks.
All right, great.
What do I know about Tommy Gun? They're friends. That's about it. And Tommy Gun's dad is, I don't know, does stuff. I mean, for them. I don't. That's pretty much my extended knowledge. They're
Okay.
friends. That's it.
Yeah, that's about all anybody knows.
Mm. Yeah, I have to say that Kate was actually a really good. She was pretty sweet, actually. I just kind of scared me at one point when I watched a video that you guys actually had another segment like this before on her website. I watched the video and it's like, oh my god, just because somebody actually said something like quite about her or something, and I was like, and when she said, it's like, hey, so and so, you are now my chew toy. I'm like, oh,
Right. Yeah.
it's pretty bad.
And that's one thing we try to do is we'd like to only speak in factual information that we can back up. So like the police reports, the body cams, stuff that's tangible. It's like, this is what you've done.
Yeah.
And we don't, at least I don't. I know Kate doesn't either. I don't make stuff up. I don't clip stuff to make it look like he's guilty of something. What I
Right.
present is actual.
Yeah, you guys present
Stuff.
something that's very concerning that the public actually needs to know, and it's up to them, regardless if they want to believe it or not. You know, that's on them, but at least the information's out there.
Right. And that's pretty much what we're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm glad and thank you guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, I actually was very nervous trying to get about doing this, but the fact that I actually sat down, talked to you guys, I mean, you're human beings just like me, so it's
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm glad it.
This, but I don't know.
Yeah. No, like I said, the environment's how we came together isn't the best situation. So, like I told you in chat, you have no reason to trust anybody here. And
No, I don't.
I'm
but
glad you came, and I'm glad everybody's,
that's true. But
was very respectful. And
yeah. I mean, in all honesty, I have to say that don't really trust people online, and actually, unless you actually really get to know them, So just like that's the biggest problem that a lot of people have nowadays is that they're way too trusting, and that's when they end up falling victim to somebody like Chance. Like they trust them with either too much information or they trust them to let the guard down and let little, the little ass like corrupt them in a way to where it makes them think that, oh, this guy's the victim, so I'm gonna back his play, I'm gonna defend him how I can. And guess what? You're fighting battles for him. So I got tired of it, and honestly, I never really fought the battle for him. I just gave him, you know, advice, but he never took it, so that falls on him. I have nothing bad to say about that. Well, thank you very much, Smokey. That Smoking Hippie. That's really awesome of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I'm glad that you guys actually are starting to see me as an individual that is. I mean, I can't say I'm a victim, but more of somebody that's pretty much got sick and tired of his bullshit. So.
Yeah, no, it's understandable, and probably the only way this was going to end for you and him eventually, anyway. So.
Yeah, eventually, and honestly, too long. Too long. Should have ditched his ass, years ago. To be honest.
Yeah.
When I first saw these vulgar things about him, that's when I should have just been like, nah. But I get it. I feel sorry for the little shit. So, but
Oh yeah.
that's on me. But there you go.
Okay, live and learn.
Niilit based. Based? What is that? Alden, what does that mean? Niilit based.
I think it means you're all right.
No, okay. Oh. Well, thank you. Well, if that means
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool,
you should ask that question
great,
about the furry.
awesome, then in furry, we call that pogs. Let's see. What?
Did a Chance ever ask you about being a furry? Did he ever want to?
Oh my God! Hold on, I got a story on that. 1 second, my wife's bringing my attention to something. Okay, William Gloryhole, did Chance ever talk to Niilit about wanting to be a furry? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let me put it this way. Okay. When I started my Twitch career as a furry, that's when I actually started introducing myself as a furry to the general public. I've been a supporter of furry for 10 years. I've been an actual furry for 6. And just only now I've actually, I guess what you guys can call as coming out as furry. And so that's when I started my Twitch career and started doing some stuff. And that's when I started letting, a handful of people know that I am furry. I let him know that, yes, I am a furry and this is what I do, blah, 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 blah. And he was actually okay with it. He was open to it. And then slowly he started wanting to know more about the furry community. And because I guess he enjoyed my streams. He watched my streams and saw how we are and how welcome we are, how open we are, how accepting we are. And that's the type of community he says that is something he's looking for. And I'm like, just standing back and I'm like, oh no. And then he says, hey, I want to be furry. And so I'm like, okay, you want to be furry, but I guess it can be furry. I don't know. So
Yeah.
he started claiming that he'd be furry, and I said okay, and he wanted to know what kind of what persona he would actually match, and I'm like, oh well, and I pretty much picked damn near the ugliest one that we actually have, which
Right.
Hang on a second. I don't know if I have a picture of it. It's the Wicker Beast. If you actually type in, search in furry Wicker Beast, you can actually take a look at what those look like. But yeah, so he wanted to become furry and said he wanted to be furry. So I'm like, okay, great, you're furry, big deal. But he actually is not an accepting person. He is not a patient person, and above all, he's not a very welcome person, you know. So those are the kind of qualities that you would find in the furry community, and he doesn't match either of them. So I'm really glad he never actually fully engulfed into it. To be honest,
Yeah. No, he doesn't have the mentality. You're right.
no, he don't. Hopefully that answers your question. I saw something else pop up as I was explaining, but I didn't catch that.
Hey, where did his Red Crest the Wicker? You know what that's from?
Yeah, Red Crest the Wicker. He named himself Red Crest, and the Wicker is Wicker Beast. It's what you call
Oh,
Wicker.
so, okay. So that is where that came from. Okay.
Yeah. That's his persona name.
Gotcha.
Go watch him play guitar. You think he will get?
Nice.
Yeah, I've heard his guitar playing, and no.
Yeah, that's a big no for me too.
The fact that that thing has a missing string and it's completely out of tune, no. That thing is so out of tune. I'm honestly, if you actually get a professional to restring it and tune it, it won't sound like the same guitar. And
Well, I think it's him though too.
yeah, at
He
the
doesn't know
same
what he's
time,
doing.
it's at the same time. Yeah, it's him. So not only is he playing it bad, but at the same time, it's way out of tune. And
Yeah.
he
No,
says
it doesn't help.
he tuned it, and I'm like, no, you didn't.
No, he definitely did not.
You never learned to play. Yeah, you just try to play by ear. Now, are you aware of the sexual degenerate
Yeah.
suspects of furrydom? Could that be why Chance was in? Okay, so let me explain something to you. let me
Kind of a good question because it answers. It touches
let
on
me
a lot
explain
of.
something to you. Just like every fandom out there, you can pick one. There's always going to be something or someone or a group or some kind of negative of that fan base. Pick any one. There's always something negative on it. Okay. Furries happen to be a major aspect of people's mentality of that they're way over sexual and that they're just creepy and all, and that we do animals. Number one, no, we don't do animals. That is zoophile. We hate those people, so they can fuck off. All right. Number two, our sexuality is based off of just like anybody else. You know, it just like anyone else. Uh, I'm trying to make a good. I'm trying to put in a good example here, and it's that way you guys can actually understand. Number one, okay, we're all human. We all have sexual needs, and everybody has their own kind of fetishes and ways of doing things, and so do furries. Like hell, people like to chain themselves into a wall and freaking like just grab a whip and go crazy. Red room bullshit. Like.
Mhm.
I think that's creepy, but some people
Yeah.
get off on it. People
Exactly.
people like to dress up as anthropomorphic animals, which is a definition of a furry, by the way, and they they like to role play. You find that creepy? Well, you know what? There's different ones and worse out there. So hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah, probably did.
Oh, and if he's interested in that kind of stuff, I don't know. Ask him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just ask him.
So the
Did
question
you
was,
watch-
have you ever watched any of the content made about him? Like,
Yeah.
like
quite a
dust
few.
smoking hippies and.
Oh, dust smoking hippies. No, this
Yeah,
is-
he's he makes a lot of good content. Myself, Marty, and Nega make some good stuff too.
Marty, I've caught a handful of his stuff. E3W, I've caught there are a few other things. Smoke Dust Hippie, no, that's the first I've heard of him.
Okay, he's got some good stuff. You should check it out. It's funny.
Oh,
Classic
okay.
Games Canada. He's another great content creator.
Heard of him, never watched him.
Okay, Are you gonna watch him now that? now that
Yeah.
he's gotten to this
Hold on.
level?
Let me run a search on Dust Smoke Hit.
Yes, TGC 6.2. It's this new channel, Classic Games Canada. And Negasonic as well.
Can I get a link to that? Honestly, I've looked that up and I'm seeing different things. But
Yeah, I can get you. I'll put it in private here.
all right.
Or I put it in public too. I don't care.
So hold on a second. Let me scroll back up. Something caught my eye for a second.
It's called the Smoking Hippies. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think I found it. Yep, the Dust Smoking Hippie. Yep.
And then there's CGC 6.2, another good one.
2K subscribers. Way to go. That's awesome. Yeah.
Polywog, he does good stuff too.
My wife's right. She's answering someone else's question on chat there that we missed. But
Yep.
yeah, he's not raging anymore or mentioning my name on Twitch anymore, because if he does that one more time, his ass is gonna get removed off of Twitch.
Yeah.
He's already has one strike. 2 more strikes, he's out. So.
Oh, they give you 3 over there. Okay.
Yeah. So it's pretty bad.
Yeah, and they do IP bans over there too. So.
Oh yeah, straight up IP bans. Yeah, so where he'll never be able to touch Twitch anymore. I wish YouTube would follow that. Really wish they would follow Twitch's standards, but they don't. So.
Yeah, they'd probably lose everybody on YouTube.
Oh, he would not be able to touch YouTube ever again. That's the problem. And hopefully
so,
keeps him off the internet. I mean, the dude needs to. Wow. What's the strike for? Really? You're asking that?
Yeah, I think the strike was for that last video, right?
Yeah, it was a video of him. Number one, he was defaming me. He was defaming my brand, defaming my channel, and defaming my image. That's 4 things. That's a big no-no on Twitch. Okay, you cannot do that to another Twitch streamer. So he got a strike on for that, and that video removed. Unfortunately, that clip, somebody actually clipped it, and I guess the clip is staying because I reported it like twice. My wife reported it 3 times that that the clip is there and they haven't removed it. So, which is very messed up. Yeah, my wife's not a furry. Yeah, she's not a furry. She just supports my things that make me happy, and being a furry is one of them.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you guys are a perfect couple, actually.
There's no such thing, but we have complications just like everybody else.
Well, everybody does, but yeah.
Yeah.
You just got to start listening to her more when she tells you that guy's creepy.
She thinks like 90% of the population is creepy, but
I do too, actually. So that's great.
She's smart. Yes, she is. Do you make him take the suit? Oh, I don't have a suit. I'm sorry. No, I don't have a suit. I'm not willing to fork over $6,000 for a fursuit. So.
Wow, that's a lot. Yeah.
I do have a partial suit, which is I have the ears, I have the tail, and I went and I bought a custom mask that has a red panda face on it, but that's about it. I don't have a full fursuit. What you see right there on my icon, that is my persona. That is my suit. Is a VR character. So.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna let you get going here.
No,
Late.
yeah, absolutely. It's been
Where you're at, it's even later here. So.
yeah, it's like 10:30 over here, and
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
it's what 2
definitely up
o'clock,
there.
like 2:30 over here.
Yeah.
My goodness. Wow. Well, hey, it's actually been a lot of fun, William, and man, feel free to set another one up if you end up finding more victims, and we can have a huge collab. I would love the collab. That would be really awesome.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I appreciate you coming out. I appreciate you being
yeah,
open
thanks for
with us
having
and
me. Thanks
talking.
for having me. Yeah, absolutely. That was so cool. And you, chat, thank you so much for being very understanding and, well, for the mass majority of you. I've seen a couple of you in there. You need to, get your facts straight, please. And Kate, thank you so much for coming around as well. If you're still watching, and as I always say on the end of my streams, I want you all to have a great day. Go out to you all, and more importantly, always have fun.
Yeah, that's good words. Good words to end on.
All right,
Thanks, everyone.
bye bye.
Bye bye.